Yo, what's good, guys? Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Let's fucking go. It's been a minute since I've been live. It's been a minute. It feels like it's been forever. Hernandez, KZ, what's good, guys? I missed the lunchtime live because I was working today, but I hope you guys enjoyed the lunchtime live. Hope everybody enjoyed. I'm just going to get a water. All right, let's go. What's good, John Dong? My guy. Hernandez, what's burning grits, bro? Oh, shit. Hey, what's good, Pepino? My boy, Pepino. Let's go. Let's go. We got a lot in store today, guys. I see KZ's doing tape study. What fight are you currently doing tape study on? Good luck on that, because tape study sometimes can get a little bit tricky. But let's go. Enough gish galloping. I hope you guys had a great day. Let me know. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Whatever you guys are up to, let me hear it. Obviously, we got a new fight added to Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Dolidze card. There's a whole new fight on this card. I'm going to refresh this page, and we're going to see if it's up here. So it still shows that there's 11 fights, but I'm going to show you guys the new fight that was added. Hang on. Hernandez. Let me check it real quick. Let me go on. Actually, I got to go on X on a different tab anyway, but let's go. I'm going to give you guys the fight that just got added. Let me just see what Hernandez. I think Hernandez texted me. Let's go. Let's see it. Yes, sir. Thank you, Hernandez, for sending it to me. You already sent it to me. Let's go. Hernandez sent me this. Guys, this fight is added to UFC Vegas 109. I think this is going to be a very good fight. I got Cody Brundage. Sorry if my mic is a little too loud. I hope my mic's not too loud. But I got Cody Brundage. I think Cody Brundage's title run starts now. It's crazy because if somebody was saying in the comment section, they were saying, does Cody Brundage have dirt on the UFC? Because this is a layup fight. A lot of people are saying this is a layup fight for Cody Brundage. Let me know what you guys are dealing with, though. Anything. A lot of BS this year, but keeping positive is hard out here, KZ. I'm hanging in there. And who's the lock, KZ? Hey, let's go. Let's go. I still got to figure out my lock of the week. I'll obviously try to figure it out as best as I can. Obviously, it's coming out. But KZ, I want to hear your lock of the week. I want to hear it. But I hope you're doing good, Hernandez. What's up, Pepino? What's good, John Don? What's good, KZ? Let's go. Drop a like if you guys haven't already, guys. Last time I asked for it. Let's go. I'm planning on doing the whole card. I'm on the first fight of the card right now. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Because I hate doing tape study, but you have to do it sometimes. You know, some people say there's paralysis by analysis, where if you overanalyze, sometimes it's, you overthink it. So that's one thing about me. I gotta stop paralysis before analysis, that thing. Hernandez, no lock yet. Gotta still study. Let's go. Hernandez, what BS? I guess just in general, a lot of people have a lot of things going on in general. But obviously, no matter what, we still got the MMA community. We got AJ. We got Baby Sharp. We got all these guys. So shout out to everybody who's been here. And you guys don't know what anybody's going through. So a simple, what's good is a great day. So, guys, Charles Oliveira, we're going to get into the news. I'll tell you guys what we have in store for today. We could do a quick preview. UFC Anthony Hernandez versus Dolidze. Obviously, we're going to go over news. I got a tier list. We don't have to do the tier list. We don't have to. And then, of course, I got a little bit of a segment, a surprise segment for you guys as well. So let me know what you guys got. It'll get better, dog. Facts. It'll get better. Shout out to KZ because KZ knows. KZ, I know it's something completely different, but, tearing your ACL is something that, you have to consider. You got to get better. You got to get better. And KZ has gotten better, so shout out to KZ. I'm going to pull my keyboard closer. We're going to go over the news very quickly. Obviously, we know that we got one new fight right here. Any questions, I'll bring it. Right here, Charles Oliveira responded to Dovey. So, I can't play the music, but this reminds me of one of KZ's edits. KZ dropped a short. Shout out to KZ. He dropped a short. I'm going to link it right now, actually. KZ dropped a short. It was like Danny Silva dancing or something like that. Let me see. Let me see if I can drop it. Guys, look at KZ's most recent short. It already has 3.3 thousand views. Guys, look at KZ's most recent short. The one with Cody Garbrandt where he's dancing. I was like, bro, that was actually funny. Because, bro, Cody Garbrandt, Danny Silva was actually pissed. All right, so let's go. Obviously, we could do a recap of the card that just happened as well. But, guys, this is what Charles Oliveira had to say. He put a straight face emoji, but somebody was saying Charles Oliveira before the fight, he acts very, sweet, very kind, very nice, very respectful. And then when he's in the fight, he acts like King Von. This reminds me of KZ's edit. And then Sean Strickland, before the fight, he acts like King Von. And then after the fight, he's like all like, I mean, during the fight, he's all like he's all lovey-dovey. I thought this was actually pretty funny. Obviously, we got Roman Dolidze fighting as well. I'm here. Let's go, Hollow Heretic. I was crashing out in the fight companion. Shit is embarrassing. W Useless, happy to see you live. I'm driving to the gas station, but I'll type when I can. You're good, bro. You're good. Just you being here, bro. Shout out to Hollow Heretic. Bro, when you said Duncan, you said Karma, Rebecca Karma, or something. Like, Rebecca had Karma. I was like, oh my gosh, he's right. He's right. I had to go in on Duncan. I was like, oh my gosh. I had to go in on Duncan. Shout out to Hollow Heretic for calling Duncan, because I think Fight Fairy called Duncan as well, but man, he was on Duncan since the start. So shout out to Hollow Heretic. Hollow Heretic. I hope you're having a great day. Too many locks this fight. I bet Eustace lock is Hernandez. Hey, let's go. I'm not going to spoil. Okay, you know what? We'll do a quick review. I'll tell you what. Hot, warm. Very close, Pepino. Very close. Very close, but I will say, we're going to talk about this right here. So, Roman Dolidze is a violent individual no matter where the fight goes. Weak stomachs beware. Nasty finishing sequence. Guys, so he goes from an armbar, right? So, he's on bottom, right? He's throwing elbows on Phil Hawes. Phil Hawes has to posture up. He goes from an armbar, right? From the armbar, he lets go of the armbar, goes into like a leg lock, and we know that he blew out Phil Hawes' knee completely. Guys, if Anthony Hernandez is in a position like this is going to be crazy for Hernandez. Very, very, very scary, guys. Look, it popped. You can see it. You can see it pop. Right here. Like, you can see the ligament, like, stretch fully. Oh, that thing just makes me cringe. And right there, he just wanted to get up right away. Rushes to get up. Where he messed up, though, was right here. Giving up his leg too much. Pop. Rushes to get up. Can't even bend his knee. Can't even fully extend it. He extends it right there. Getting up, can't really put pressure on it. He's going back. Dan Margliata's like, what the fuck? Whoa. Roman Dolidze's like, look at his leg. And then he finishes him, bro. Bad. Bro, I remember this sequence, bro. Bro, every time Phil Hawes goes out, it's like a movie. It's like Michael Johnson. I guess Bruno Ferreira. And he's like, oh my gosh, bro. Every time. Shout out to Phil Hawes. We're going to talk about Ilia Topuria in a little bit. But facts, Pepino. I'll give you a hint. He favors the huggers. That's actually facts. Bro, I know KZ was pissed when, what was it? Rafael Esteban. It was Rafael Esteban, bro. Bro, guys, I was just lurking. And I know KZ was, but it's true, though, because it's not fighting. Compared to the co-main and the fight Ribovics-Elvis Brenner, those are real fights. I like what KZ says. Those are guys that deserve to be on the big screen. The guys who bring the fight. You know, KZ... He actually had a good point about Rafael Esteban. He was stalling, you know, grinding out the decision. I thought that was a very good point from KZ. Hollow LMAO. I was crashing out over Esteban. Oh, yeah, he said it. Yeah, bro, that was good, though. It was funny. Fluffy by decision, my lock. Let's go. I will say, though, guys, it's worth... What's good halftime? Bro, I've been seeing halftime all day. If you guys don't know, we were in Giuliano Argenti's chat all day. Well, not all day, but, you know, I was getting my stuff done, getting my work done while I was watching the stream. So if you guys want to know where I'm at during the day, sometimes I'm in Argenti's chat. Let me see what we were going to talk about. Oh, Fluffy by decision. So I like a sprinkle by submission around points. Maybe a light sprinkle, round 4 submission, or round 4 finish, round 3, 4, 5 finish, just in case. Because I know Fluffy's very good, but I feel like he might have to. He might have to just finish Roman Dolidze in order to survive. But let's go over the news. Shout out to my boy Halftime. Right here, guys, the crowd singing Ilia Topuria's walkout song in Union. Guys, he's already a superstar. I wanted to mention this as well. He's already a superstar in the making. Not even in the making. He's already a superstar. You know, I got to see Jai Herbert versus Ilia Topuria live on the screen. But I never would have assumed that this guy would have been a champion, you know, and be where he is at today, singing on stage. So, and did you guys know about this fight? I'm going to ask you guys who you guys got for this one. Joe Body Bags. Joe Pyfer is back against Abus. Excuse me. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I know Moneyline's tonight, so I'll be there at Moneyline. So let's go. Let me just get a tissue. That shit had me, bro. No, but rightfully so, though. Rightfully so, because, you know, you're here, you're as a fan. You're watching the fights as a fan, so rightfully so, you have the right to complain. If a fight's boring, you're paying for the ESPN subscription as well, so the fact that they're putting these guys on, I better not see Estevam on a pay-per-view. Never. Estevam bought the winner out of me. Let's go. But that was funny, man. It was funny. I think, what was the other fight? Let's look at the card. But guys, let me know who you guys got for Joe Pyfer Abus. Bro, that card was crazy. Man, Rebecca sold the fucking bag. So, guys, I only got 3 wrong. I want to mention something, though. So, you know what? I'll pull it up. You know UFC Prediction Tracker? So, UFC Prediction Tracker. So, I don't know what's going on. With UFC Prediction Tracker. Let me see. Obviously, he's very good at what he does. He has a lot of people on scale as well. Let me mute this. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, I'm going to skip the ad. But look, I'm going to pull up my channel as well. Give me 1 second, guys. So, I'm just going to show you guys this really quick. This is why I didn't want to do Prediction Tracker at the beginning. But it is what it is. So, look. So, Saturday. Let me pull this up right here. So, guys, Saturday, you guys know I always post on my community tab. So, I put this, right? This was my first time ever. So, I said, let me pull up the other thing first. Methods of victory. Okay. All right, so let me catch up with the chat first. Cachoeira, 265, worth a sprinkle for me. Osborne, plus 410. Facts. That's facts. I don't like Cachoeira, though. I don't like Cachoeira at all. Osborne, I like him. Did you see that clip of GOOO calling out Guliana for botting his channel? Yeah, he did. I saw that. But you know, Guru and Argenti are actually pretty chill. Like, I mean, I don't know. I can't, prove anything. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But, whatever it is, he has more subs than MMA holes now, so let's go. He has 100k subs and only 10. Yeah, but he's chill. The value on Osborne is solid. Fluffy will make me nervous, and I have Abus losing to top. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys this. So picks for UFC Vegas 108, right? I said at Prediction Tracker, we added him. Shout out to him. So I sent 6 methods of victory. 6. I sent 6 methods of victory, right? I said Pierre Rodriguez by decision, Rafael Estevam by decision, Austin Bashi by sub, Nakamura by decision. That was wrong. Esteban Ribovics by decision, and Mateus Rebecca by decision, right? So how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 methods of victory, right? So when we're over here, and I pull this up right here, right? It shows the most correct methods of victory winner, right? So then when I fast forward, and I go here, right, it shows the top, Hank's Warzone. Let me pull it over here. It shows Hank's Warzone, Cody MMA, right? So then when I go here, guys, look. I'm going to zoom in. Look at what he had for, let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. Let me fix my display. So look at what he had for me. I know this doesn't matter. But look. He had me 3 out of 4. 75%. That was cap. That's a lie. Because I just showed you guys that I added him and I sent him 6 methods of victory that I got 1, 2, 3. That was wrong. 4 out of 6. It should have been 4 out of 6. So I'm like, bro, he's not doing his homework. Or what the fuck? Because he said I only got 3 out of 4 methods of victory correct. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to play the video. Obviously, you can see right here, correct winner and methods of victory accuracy. I sent him 6, and he only put 4, that I only got 3 out of 4. So, I actually got 4 out of 6. But you know, it is what it is. It happens. It is what it is. Maybe I gotta send my whole thing. Maybe I gotta send the whole thing. But let me know, guys. Let me know. Alright, let's go. He has 100k subs. Yeah, facts. The value on Osborne is solid. Fluffy will make me nervous, and I have Abus losing to the talk. Yeah, facts. Your over calls have been straight money. Hey, thank you, bro. But I will say, on the 6 best bets, I kind of fucked up because my 6 best bets have been, I put 3 of the picks that I got wrong, so I didn't like that. We'll get back. This Wednesday, we'll get back. We'll come back. I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just saying what Guru said. All right, bet. Shout out to KZ, man. KZ, he brings it and he says what it is for real. But KZ, you're right though. KZ, you're right. There, you know, we all have eyes. We all have eyes. So I will say you're right. I think you're right. Someone is sending your picks for you. Yeah. But I added him, so I don't know. I think he just, you know, he didn't really care. But somebody did send it before, so shout out to you. You got it right before, but obviously it's just prediction tracker. But guys, let's go and talk about Atabogu TR. No days off, UFC middleweight Atabogu TR, who already has his third fight booked within the last 7 months. And if you guys don't know, Atabogu TR is going to be fighting Ozzy Diaz. In a very competitive fight, I think Atabogu TR might even get another KO. All the guy does is watch cartoons and train. Somebody said that he watches a different type of cartoon, like if you knew the cartoon that he watched, it would be bad. But I don't care about what cartoon he watches. I care about him winning, and knocking everybody out. This guy's a beast, and I can't wait to see him back in the cage. I'll tell you what day he comes back. By the way, guys, I got a mosquito bite on my toe. So right now I'm itching it, so I'm leaning back. My feet are in the air, so I'm kind of leaning back. Whoa. Atabogu TR, his fight with Ozzy Diaz is going to be at UFC 320. Damn! This is going to be a very good card. Beautiful card already. Beautiful card. I can't wait. Give me Atabogu TR by KO. Am I crazy for liking Urbina? Urbina can definitely, I think he can wrestle his way to victory, but I just didn't like how he looked his last fight. I'm a guy who's very recency biased, and I was like, damn, bro, like, he looks scared. He looked scared his last time out, but Urbina can definitely come back. I just think he's a little chinny. Overall, I'm going into this weekend with 1 3-leg parlay. I'll follow you with that. Halftime, yeah, seems chill enough. He sent Fight Fairy like 500 on her stream. Hey, you know he used to send GOOOOO a lot of money as well. So shout out to my guy Giuliano, guys. Go follow him if you guys haven't. Shout out to my guy. Let's go. He's actually funny. All right, so Justin, right? We're gonna let it marinate before we get into the full card breakdown. Justin, Conor McGregor, the UFC's greatest of all time, announces he will run for president of Ireland. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Conor has a chance at running for president? Is he okay? You know, a lot of people are saying, F him, forget about him. No, some people are saying we need the hero. This guy from Ireland, shout out to this guy. He's saying, yes, we need Conor back as we need Conor as president, so shout out to that guy. I don't know about this, but we'll see. We know he always wanted to. Then this guy, Trayshawn Gore, he definitely had 3 teachers in his class. I thought this was kind of fucked up, though. You know, I was a guy who had 3 teachers in his class. So as a guy who had 3 teachers in his class, I can laugh at this, but I thought it was kind of fucked up. Right here, menu for the next week, for the next 4 weeks. And UFC spelled 4 wrong. Of course they did. Whoever's managing the UFC. Terrible job. Dolidze Hernandez. Dricus du Plessis Chimaev. Walker Zhang. Which this card you better wake up early because this card's going to be like at 3:30 a.m. And then Imavov Baralo. It can't get better than this, guys. I think this is going to be a banger next 4 couple of weeks. Medic got KO'd by Puna in 30 seconds last time. Bro, and you know what I was saying? I was saying Soriano has pillow hands. If you look at my 6 best bets in Lock of the Week, I had Medic. And I was like, man, this pool, I don't know if I got to remember that, but I think I did. And I was like, man, Soriano has pillow hands. He can't hurt a fly. He couldn't finish Miguel Baeza if his life depended on it. And I was talking so much shit about Soriano. And then he knocks out Medic. I'm like, bro. But yeah, guys, prediction tracker, it was a slight mess up, but I'm not going to tell him anything. It happens. But you guys know, I try to give you guys my best bets, guys. I try to give you my best news, guys. So, guys, hit the bell. You know, drop a like on the post as well. You know, it boosts me in the algorithm. So, shout out to you guys. Hamza Chimaev is training with Pico. I think this is going to be a legendary duel. I believe they're both on 319. So, this is going to be a very good fight. That's why I was saying Urbina, haha. I got to watch the Radke fight. Yeah, facts. Bro, Urbina looks scared, bro. I'm tired of losing. 2 solid picks, 1 underdog, unlike Parlay Princess with that 49-leg parlay. Facts. But I feel you, though. I will say halftime, I had a massive long shot parlay with Rebecca, and Tyra. Just last 2 legs, Rebecca and Tyra, and I was forced to cash out. So I feel you on the consistently losing because I think I only made like $50. But guys, we have the tier list in store as well. Obviously, it's a pretty good tier list. You guys know it's the one from last time. Obviously, we could do that as well. But let's get into the full card predictions, guys. I think this is going to be very good. Obviously, I'm just going to put my AC a little bit more higher because it's too hot in here. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My bad, guys. My bad. All right, let's go. 2 solid picks, 1 underdog, unlike Parlay Prince. But Parlay's been cooking, though. Parlay's been cooking, especially on Matty Bets. He's going to go on Matty Bets. He's going to cook up. Parlay goes on Matty Bets' show almost every Friday. McGregor to make sexual assault legal. I heard he beat the case. I heard McGregor beat the case. Not a Conor fan, but I respect the work he put. Let's go. Prime Conor. I love featherweight Conor. Zhang's finishing Walker like 6 times in a row before the ref stops it. Especially if it's Jason Herzog. Or Jason Herzog is going to stop it too early or stop it too late. You know how that guy is. And Jason Herzog, man. Conor's way too unstable to be a president. A cocaine-addicted president? No thanks, bro. But that will be a milestone. That will be monumental. Can you imagine? Conor McGregor, double champ, president. What more alkaloids? Like, has there ever been a UFC fighter that has been president? Never. So that would actually be a pretty good record. W is for understanding me. No Diddy. Let's go. I finally won a fucking bet last card. Vallejos, Tyro, safety parlay, 19 into 30. I didn't mean to do that too loud, but let's go, KZ. KZ, that's what's most important, bro. As long as you're either breaking even or making a little bit. I saw somebody that said they made $3. Hey, $3 is $3. As long as you're not negative. Even if you are, you could always deposit a little bit more. I put $1 in Danny Silva by KO plus 1,900 to hedge. Damn. And Danny Silva was dancing. What'd you think about that? Did Danny Silva, did he have a chance? Because a lot of people were saying if Danny Silva locked in, he could have won that fight. I don't know. WKZ, wins a win facts. Yo, what's up? What's good? Alma Long. Hey, let's go. Let's go, bro. I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Let's go. I know that name is Spanish. So shout out to my guy, Neil Magny. Came in for the dub. I believe that's Neil Magny, right? Neil Magny, man. He busted my parlay. But why do you have Zaleski in the parlay anyway? But as soon as Zaleski got flying out, I was like, oh my god, another Mike Malott. Another quitter, bro. I wish when people were in the position when Magny's punching him from the back, just get up. Just do the Derek Lewis, bro. Just get up. I don't think Magny punches that hard. Just get up. Bro, just get up. Mike Malott, just get up. Zaleski, just get up. I think Zaleski got tired, though. How was your day? What's good, bro? My day was good, bro. How was your day, bro? Currently, we're going to go over UFC Vegas 109. I'm currently waiting for Tapology to update it. There's 12 fights. I don't know why they still haven't updated it. They got to add this fight. Tapology is slacking. But we're going to go over this fight card, guys. 11 fight card, 12 fight card now. Obviously, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys stay hydrated. I hope you guys have a cold water next to you. Anything, drink it. No drama around here. But if you guys want to bring it, I'll be able to read it, hear what you guys have to say. Magny's ground and pound must be deceptively hard. Bro, I think I could... You know what? I'm probably going to get knocked out. But I think I could eat a punch from Magny. Fuck it. You know what? We'll start. Magny has he has me flying out. Pause. Magny has me flying out. He's on my back. Start me from that position. I think I can get out. But obviously, I'm not. Magny could probably just fuck me up. He could just probably fuck me up. And I'll probably get knocked out from the back of the head shots. Back of the head. I think Zaleski got hurt by that knee. And he couldn't get up, man. Zaleski is, I don't know, man. Zaleski, bro, losing to Neil Magny is fucking crazy, bro. Bro, you deserve, to get cut from the UFC if you lose to Neil Magny. Bro. Alright, so let's get into it, guys. Magny got lucky. Oh, you changed your profile picture halftime. No, I don't think he got lucky. I think Zaleski's just that bad. But, bro, just like KZ said, the knees did come into a point. But, oh, my God, Zaleski, man. But Zaleski is older as well. His chin is cracked. Magny got lucky. Alright, guys, so we're going to break down UFC Vegas 109. I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown. I'm going to give you guys my picks. We're going to talk overs, unders. And pay attention, because I'm going to be live tomorrow. But I will say, guys, I do think that this card has a lot of opportunity for betting. I'm not a guy to promote betting. I'm not a guy to say go bet the house, go do everything. I'm the type of guy to be like, all right, is this card good or bad? I think this is a very good card for betting. What's even crazier is that Neil Magny is tied with Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira for the amount of wins in the UFC. Bro. Magny got the dub. Rightfully so. Magny finally gets a good matchup, and y'all shitting on him. Bro, I wish I was in the arena, man. But facts, Pepino. You know how, I don't know if you guys know, but Jacob from We Want Picks. Guys, Jacob from We Want Picks, he was like talking to C-Rod when he was fighting Austin Bashi. He was like, fuck you, C-Rod. And he was like, yeah. And he was sticking the middle finger and he was doing all that. And C-Rod, while he was controlling Bashi, he stuck the middle finger back at Jacob from We Want Picks. If I was in that arena, UFC Vegas 108, and Zaleski is gassed out and he's eating the knee and he's all wobbled and he's hurt by Neil Magny. Pillow fist Neil Magny hurt me. I'm wobbled. He hurt me. I'm wobbled. I'll be like this. I'll be like this to Neil Magny. I'll be like, bro. But I'm just trolling, though. I'm trolling. Neil Magny's very good. He's very good, but I was like, man. Magny was only losing to higher level. Made me pick him. Facts. Great pick on Neil Magny. Hollow, yup. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, shout out to Stream Elements. Shout out Halftime. That's a new profile picture, bro. Let me go. I like it. Hey. I like it, bro. Let's go. Alright, guys. So we're going to break down UFC. Obviously, guys, I didn't do really that good. We got 3 wrong. We're going to break down UFC Fight Night. Dolidze versus Hernandez. August 9th. If you guys don't know, when is Dana White Contender Series? Let's ask. Let's ask Google. You know, Google knows best. When is Dana White Contender Series 2025? If you guys don't know, look at this. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. I grabbed the wrong tab. If you guys don't know, look at this. Dana White Contender Series 2025 will begin on Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. The season will take place at UFC Apex in Las Vegas. The weekly format will continue events running through September 16th. Guys, we're going to have an entire month. I did not mean to do the dive deeper mode. Chill. Chill, AI. We're going to have a whole month of fights, guys. This is as good as it gets, guys. This is as good as it gets. August 12th, mark your calendars, guys, because I believe it's the same week as UFC 319. We got Dana White Contender Series, and we got Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to make some money. But let's go. Pepino Neil Magny is just easy to shit on. Facts. But, guys, no matter what, guys, if I see Neil Magny, I'll be like, yo, can I get a picture? You know, I'm that guy. You know, I'm the guy who talks shit, and then I ask for a picture. So we're going to break down UFC Fight Night, Dolidze versus Hernandez. We're going to break it down, a 12-fight card. Obviously, once we get to the main card, I'll break down the Cody Brundage, Eric Mokiano fight, which is this one right here. But for now, we're going to break down the entire card. We got Roman Dolidze, Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez, the longest win streak in the middleweight division after Dricus du Plessis. Steve Erceg, Ode Osborne, short notice matchup. I like it. Lasmin Lucindo is back. Had nothing for Amanda Lemos. Absolutely nothing. Fili Christian Rodriguez. Rodriguez doesn't have a win over a guy who has more than 2 fights in the UFC. Miles John, Gene Masamoto. Masamoto had issues with Font. As much as you know it was a close fight, he did get cut up bad. Eric Anders, Christian Leroy Duncan. Man, Duncan. Every time I see the name Duncan, I don't think I can fade it anymore. Julius Walker, Rafael Sequeira. Elijah Smith, Kazama, Edwards, Priscilla Cachoeira, Uros Medic, Gilbert Urbina, and Gabriela Fernandez versus Juliana Storilenko. So we're going to start it off. Let's go. Oh, let me go to live chat. My bad, KZ. I thought I was in live chat already. 100% of the people are going Joe Pfeiffer. Thank you, KZ. I forgot. I think sometimes it automatically goes back if I go to the default. Gabriela Fernandez versus Juliana Storilenko. I have a massive mosquito bite on my foot. A massive mosquito bite on my foot, bro. I don't even know how the fuck this happened, bro. Bro, you guys know this? This thing is a lifesaver. It's called Benadryl. Every time you're allergic, just spray it. Don't tell me what to do, KZ. Let's break it down, boys. Let's go. Neil Magny with that fucked up. All right. Damn, KZ. That's a little too far. That's a... Bro, KZ goes crazy. Turn on all messages, not just top chat. Let's go. All right. Get your votes in, get your votes in, get your votes in. If you guys are new, if you guys are here for the first time, drop a like, subscribe. We're on our way to 2,600, trying to hit 2,600 subs. Currently, we're breaking down UFC Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. I'm going to give you guys my best picks, you know, some insight. I'll give you guys the best amount of knowledge that I can. And I will say one thing right here, most importantly, I don't know about that over 2.5. You know, always with lady fights, usually we say over 2.5. Oh, this fight goes the distance. I don't know about this fight right here, because this fight right here, I think the under 2.5 is actually the favorite. So we're going to talk about it. Gabriela Fernandez, Gabby as the nickname, is going to be taking on Julia Stoliarenko, 11-8-1. When I look at Julia, she's very big for her division. 32 years old. Oh, shit. Experience on her side as well. But look, she has 10 submissions in the first round. That's the biggest eye-opener for me, because if she has 10 subs in the first round, she only has 1 win by split. That means she's either going to submit you in the first round or she's going to lose this fight. 2-6 in the UFC, beating Jessica Rose Clark, who, guys, by the way, this girl, shout out to this girl. She had a lot of talent. And then she beat Molly McCann, both fighters who are no longer in the UFC. When we look at this fight and we go closer and we look at Gabriela Fernandez, 10-3-0, she lost to Jasmine Jasavicius. We know Jasmine's fighting in a number 1 contender fight against Manor Farad. And then she lost to Cerizla Bleda. No shame in that. But look at her 2 most recent wins. Carly Judas. You guys know Carly Judas just whooped Nicole Cagliari. And we know Melissa Martinez got finished by Fatima Klein. These women MMA fighters have been finishing their opponents, especially if it's the first fight. Pierre Rodriguez, Ketlin Souza, it did go the distance, but we know Pierre Rodriguez was landing that knees up the middle, knees, collar tie, all that. Carly Judas, beautiful win by split, and a beautiful win over Kong Wang. This is the girl that fraud checked Kong Wang, gave her first pro loss in her MMA career. 31 years old versus 32, 5'6", 66-inch reach versus 69. We're going to see that she's going to look a lot bigger in the cage, Stoliarenko. But I am going to go Gabriela Fernandez. Majority tapology is going by submission or on points. Guys, I do not like the over 2.5 here. I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriela Fernandez finishes Juliana Stoliarenko. Give me Gabriela Fernandez. When I look at Gabriela Fernandez, we take a closer look. She has 1 sub in the first, 3 subs in the second, 3 wins by decision, 4 if you include that split, and 2 TKOs overall. When we look at the type of submissions that she tries to get, let's try to see if we can call the type of submission. Submission of strikes. Technical rear naked choke right here. Rear naked choke. She loves that rear naked choke, guys. Give me Gabriela Fernandez. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. But you guys are going to see why, because later on this card, there's another girl who might get a rear naked choke as well. Give me Gabriela Fernandez. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. I'm going to go by round 3 rear naked choke. Let's go. Excuse me. Julia sucks. Pito. Excuse me. No facts. No facts, Pepino. Facts. Facts, Pepino. Julia is not the best. By the way, Baby Sharp had a good live. Baby Sharp had some banger lives last week. I hope Baby Sharp cooks some good lives this week. Well, let's go. Let's cook it up. Let's cook it up. Gilbert Urbina is back. The RGV bad boy. Now, if you know if somebody has this nickname, you know they're not really the bad boy. Alright, guys. Comment your, vote. I'm going to put this on my toe because, gosh, it itches. I got a mosquito bite on my toe and it itches bad. One thing that's worse about getting a mosquito bite in your toe if you get it in between your toes. If you get it like right here. Oh. Alright, so let's break it down. Get your votes in, guys. Drop a like, guys. It boosts me in the algorithm, guys. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff to do, so let's go. Guys, I went to the beach today. It was actually alright. It was alright. It was alright. Medic versus Gilbert Urbina. This is going to be a very good fight. I will say, one thing about Medic, guys, is he has a 100% finish rate, guys. He's a B finished or finished fighter, guys. This guy has 5 TKOs in the first, 2 TKOs in the second, 1 in the third, 2 subs. And, guys, all of his losses come by finish. He's never went the distance, lost by decision, or won by decision. This guy has never seen the full 15 minutes. That's a massive red flag. Massive. But when we look at Gilbert Urbina, right, 7-3-0, overall, he's 29 years old, very young, a lot of time to grow. His bread and butter is right here, the decision. He has very good grappling. I know a lot of people are going to consider him as a front-forward heavy striker. But overall, I think Gilbert Urbina is a grappler. You know, I know somebody said that he got knocked out by Tresean Gore. Yeah, he did on The Ultimate Fighter. It doesn't count, though. It doesn't count because it was an exhibition bout. Shout out to Tresean Gore. He just lost a decision to Rodolfo Vieira. But look at this. Decision, TKO, decision, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. He has an excellent rear naked choke, guys. Very good rear naked choke. Good front body kick as well. But, guys, this fight tells me it all. No, not Mike Malott. Not Mike Malott. He had a cancel bout with Mike Malott. This fight right here. Guys, I don't know what was going on with Gilbert Urbina. I don't know if he was scared of Charles Radke or what. This guy looked like a deer in the headlights, man. Just went out. Had nothing for him. And I believe right here, let me check right here. I believe against Charles Radke can wrestle, so he couldn't just shoot. He couldn't just automatically start wrestling. He had to gain respect in the striking department. And, man, as soon as that bell rung, 10 seconds in, I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? But, guys, I am going to go Medic. Give me Medic by KO or submission. Let's go Medic. Let's go by KO or sub. I'll say this one goes the distance. Damn. Are you talking about the women's MMA fight? Urbina? Hey, let's go Hernandez. Hernandez, I hope you're doing good, bro. You're somebody that has very good discipline, so I hope you're doing good, bro. You watched some ears, boy? Thank you for asking, Grimy. Shout out to Grimy. I actually did. I did. It was antibiotic that helped me. Obviously, it still feels a little vibration, but the infection is gone. So shout out to you, Grimy. I did clean my ears. Shout out to you, my guy. Urbina doesn't like to get hit. Yeah, Urbina doesn't like being hit. Watch his fight with Chuck Buff. Facts, bro. Bro, shout out to Grimy, bro, because this is exactly how it went, bro. That guy was just scared as fuck. I'm like, bro, why are you in the UFC, bro? Give me Medic by KO or submission. The reason why I go KO or sub, not KO on points, is because, guys, this is not going the distance. I don't think this fight's going the distance. Right now, guys, if I'm postured weird, it's because I'm itching my toe. I'm itching my toe right now. So right now, I got my knees up. And I'm just itching my toe. Just itching my toe. Now, you know I said Gabriela Fernandez by rear naked choke. This is why I said it. So here we go. Give me Medic by KO or submission. 50-50. That's actually very good. I like to see that. All right, let's go. Zombie girl. You know DFS by the numbers? Let me send it to you guys so you guys can see it. Hell no. Fluffy doesn't deserve no title shot. He has the longest active win streak in the middleweight division behind Dricus du Plessis. Unless you're going Imavov. Imavov, right? Voidmate, you're saying Imavov deserves it? Let me show you the DFS by the numbers short. I'm going to show it to you guys really quick. So he did a short where he's like, he did a hype video for Zombie. Oh, fuck. You guys know Brady, Uncle Weezy. I was watching all of them. Dada 5000 is 48 today. Who is that? Is that Kimbo Slice? No, right? That's the guy who fought Kimbo Slice, right? Guys, look at this short. Edwards via Giat. KZ, you're a menace. You're a menace. The past stats are tricking us as well as the books. This Urbina fight is going the distance. Damn, halftime. Whoa, I didn't mean to be too loud. My bad for the mic. Damn, halftime. Damn. You think that fight goes the distance? You know what? That's a good prop. Let's go. According to Tapology, damn. Edwards via Gyat. Against who though? Fluffy has always been top 5, top 15. But he's barely creeping into the top 10, top 5. That's fair. We'll talk about him very soon, but let's look at the rankings. I shouldn't have been scratching my toe. Stop scratching your fucking toe. Stop scratching your fucking toe. Oh shit. I did not mean to be too loud. My bad, guys. Oh fuck. Let's go to the rankings. Bro, guys, Islam Makhachev got a title shot off of Bobby Green. Come on. Let me see. Alright, middleweight. Anthony Hernandez, number 10. Honestly, man, if Anthony Hernandez... He beat Roman Kopylov, too. He's Roman Kopylov's dad. Roman Dolidze. Alright, so yeah, he'll crack into the top 10. I see what you're saying, like, because of rankings, meritocracy. But, man, I feel like he's right here, man. Throw Paulo Costa. Where the fuck is Paulo Costa? Oh, he's all the way fucking down here. Fuck Paulo Costa. I know Jared Cannonier's fighting Michael Venom Page. Man, throw him the loser. Throw him Izzy. He's on the verge. It's because it's like the same thing in the lightweight division. Dustin, Gaethje, Arman Tsarukyan. Like, these guys, I feel like once, after a little bit, he'll be right back there. Edwards via Afro-Latina ass. I don't really think she has the ass. But fact, she does, though. She does. That guy almost died of a heart attack. No, I actually shouldn't laugh at that. That's actually not funny. That's actually not funny. That's not funny. But, bro. Bro's Greg Hardy with the inhaler. Cachoeira has the power, so for me, it's worth a shot. Yeah, facts. Man, Josiane Nunes is fucking ass for losing that fight. She's fucking ass. Edwards via, yeah, facts. Medic was beating Otabai's ass early. Damn. Yeah. Now he got taken down. Okay, he's probably like, man, fuck this shit. I'm turning off the TV. I love me some Jocelyn Edwards. Got up, though. Back down, facts. He needs Izzy a easy win or winner MVP. Yeah, facts. UFC in shamble, bro, she does. Edwards KO for real. It'll be easy. Nunes sold my parlay. LMAO was so pissed. Yeah, facts. And I remember Ty Betts. You guys know Ty Betts? Ty Betts had Josiane Nunes as his lock of the week. Bro, that's fucking insane, bro. That's fucking insane, bro. I mean, one of my worst lock of the weeks was Charles Jourdain over Gene Silva. But, man, Josiane Nunes was a bad lock of the week. All right, so let's get into it. Jocelyn Edwards, La Pantera, comes from Dominican Republic. You guys know I love Dominican Republic. I'm going to go there. I love Dominican Republic. I prefer Dominican Republic more than my own country. El Salvador, I prefer Dominican Republic way more. I love Lupi Gish Galapatinas. A Ryan, let's go. Hope you're having a great day, A Ryan. We know Priscilla Cachoeira. Oh, that's what I was going to send. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this is the right link. Let me see if this is the right link. Bro, this is what I was going to send because of the zombie girl. Yeah, guys, watch this. My worst bad locks so far were Holland and Ige recently. Hey, but, you know, I give you that because I got Ige too. I had Ige too. And Holland. I remember that LOL jokingly busted his chops about it and he got salty. Oh, you remember when Ty Betts had that? Bro, Ty Betts he got pissed. He got pissed. He's like, you know what? I make more money gambling on the horse racing. I gotta be careful because he might be watching. He's like, guys, don't tell him I said this. But he said, I make more money gambling on the horse races at the casino, blackjack. Man, that's me. She's from Panama? Where's Panama? Where the fuck is Panama? It looks like Dominican Republic. It's Central America. Oh, damn. This is a whole different place. Whoa. Guys, look. Hopefully it doesn't, So look, you guys know I was here. I was here. This is where I'm from. I'm from here. And she's from here. I thought she was... Where is, Dominican Republic? Oh, right here. I thought she was here. But she's actually right here. It's only an ocean away. Only an ocean away. But guys, this is where I'm from, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, let me close it. I believe KZ's somewhere around here. Let's look for KZ. Let's look for KZ. He's in Nicaragua. Look. Yo, I see KZ. Yo, I can see KZ from here. I think KZ's like near the water. Yo, KZ. I think KZ's like right here. Yo, KZ. I see KZ. Me and KZ are not, we weren't too far from each other. El Salvador, Nicaragua. You know, it's a beautiful place in South America. So let's go. Yeah, bro, I do not want to beef with... Bro, I gotta chill. I do not want to beef with Ty Bets again, bro. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. That's a never-ending debate. It's all the same, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, facts. KZ's from Honduras? Oh, he's from... Not Nicaragua. Oh, okay. Not Nicaragua. LOL, but I'm from the USA. Let's go, KZ. Damn, KZ just got doxxed. Shout out to Pepino. Let's go. We like to do that shit around. No, I'm just kidding. It's all the same. Yeah, facts. Taco, same shit. Used to starting all the beef with Ty Bets again. Oh, bro, he got pissed at me, bro. He got pissed. I forgot what started it, but he got pissed at me. I think it was Fight Fairy. We were fighting over Fight Fairy. Our love for Fight Fairy. Managua. Hey, just take him down, facts. But guys, you guys know I gas out, so he's gonna get up. I'll be like Chelsea Chandler. I got a dip. All right, guys. So Jocelyn Edwards versus Priscilla Cachoeira. When I look at Priscilla Cachoeira, guys, we gotta look at the majority of the way that she's losing, right? She doesn't have no subs, right? So her bread and butter is kind of her hands. You know, she's good in the striking department, right? But she's getting submitted 4 times. Once in the first, once in the second, and 2 times in the third. She lost twice by decision, but let's look at how she got submitted. Jasmine, no shame. Jasmine's very good. Darce choke. Armbar, Miranda Maverick. She just went to war with Rose Namajunas, and I believe something happened to her ACL or her knee, where her knee, she couldn't put pressure, and a lot of people thought that Rose dropped her. It wasn't a knockdown, though. Then she got subbed by Gillian Robertson, right? Rear naked choke, armbar, Darce choke, right? Front headlock, taking the back, and then armbar is when you're on top of them, you know, you're very dominant. Then the next way that she got subbed by Valentina Shevchenko, UFC Fight Night. Damn, I don't even remember this. Damn. This was a very good fight. Very good fight. Performance of the night. What did she get? An armbar? Rear naked choke. So, guys, I'm going to go Jocelyn Edwards. I'm going to go Jocelyn Edwards by rear naked choke. I like third round rear naked choke. Obviously, recency bias is kind of on my side and it's persuading me. When we look at Tamir's Vidal, right? The over 2.5 cashed. It cashed that day. It cashed. But I was very nervous. I was very nervous for that over 2.5. And right here, the over 2.5 didn't cash as well. So I don't recommend taking the over 2.5 here. I mean, you can. Maybe it's, you know, you get some good odds. But guys, I like Jocelyn Edwards by rear naked choke round 3. 6-4 in the UFC. She lost to Eileen Perez, Nora Cornell. Well, this is actually a pretty bad loss, considering Carol Rose actually whooped her. Jessica Rose Clark, pretty bad loss as well. And then Carol Rosa. So she lost to Carol Rosa and Nora Cornell. I think she's finding her groove. She's getting a lot better than she was 2 to 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe even 1 year ago. Guys, give me Jocelyn Edwards. You guys remember when Jocelyn Edwards had a fight with Eileen Perez and she punched her in the locker room? Give me Jocelyn Edwards. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. I like by submission or on points. Give me by rear naked choke. Rear naked choke, third round. I dox myself my own stream. I wouldn't, if anything, if I see something, I'll look away. Because, you know, I did the same thing here. I accidentally leaked my email. And I think a lot of people know I live close to New York City. You making fun of his kicks? No. What, KZ's kicks? Nah. Purposely, though. Alright, let's go. Why Edwards looking at me that? Look at that. Yeah, I know she got the submissive eyes. Guys, this is what we would like to call a semen demon. The semen demon. Shout out to Jocelyn Edwards. Let's go. I can't believe I thought this was Dominican Republic. I didn't even know Panama was a country. Shout out to KZ. Guys, give me Jocelyn Edwards. Rear naked choke by submission on points. Let's go, Jocelyn Edwards, for the dub. Let's go. Maybe the over 2.5 and a Hail Mary. But let's go. Let me give you guys the next parlay. Not next parlay. Next poll. Next poll. Alright, let's go. Thank you guys for being here, guys. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. Let's go. I think AJ is going to go live later today. Moneyline. Moneyline. KZ versus parlay kickoff. Who wins? That's disgusting. Wait, what? What's disgusting? What happened, Pepino? What happened? Let me fix my OBS. Takashima by points. Damn, A. Ryan. Oh my god, Elijah Smith is going to kill him. Guys, so you guys know that Elijah Smith is the second father-son duo in the UFC. I don't know who the first... Let me see. Who was the first father-son duo in the UFC? Let me see. Who was the first president of Panama? Let's look at that. Who's the first president of Panama? Manuel. Who's the first president of Panama? Who was the first father-son duo? I mean, not duo, father-son in the UFC. Randy Couture and Ryan Couture. Damn. Bro, I didn't know this. So, guys, Elijah Smith is the second father-son duo. So, he's the second guy in the UFC that has his dad that fought in the UFC and he fought in the UFC. So, the first one is Randy, I believe Randy Couture and Ryan Couture. Randy Couture was a legendary fighter in the UFC, former champion, and his son Ryan later made his own foray into the professional MMA world. You guys know how it is, though. Like Michael Jackson, LeBron James, sometimes when you have a kid and they try to pursue the same career as you, sometimes they're not as good as the dad, or they're even way better than the dad was. You know, I believe, not Shakur, what's the boxer's name? Eblin? No, not Eblin, the guy with the yolk, the guy who always carries eggs. If anybody can remember the boxer's name who carries like eggs, and he had an egg here. He's from the UK. If anybody can remember, let me look it up. Just so I don't remember. UK boxer eggs. It's Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. So Chris Eubank Jr. I think his grandpa or his grandpa fought in the boxing. That's disgusting. Oh, by the way, KZ parlay kickoff. I don't know. Right now, well, fully healed KZ, I know he'll bring it. Fully healed KZ, he'll bring it. But this is the second father-son duo. Nah, you wish Pepino gay, the semen demon. You don't like that expression? Yeah, Eubank. Shout out to Pepino. Yeah, Eubank. Panama always reminds me of a Prison Break, the TV show. Damn, why, bro? Why? Damn. I miss watching Islam fight. Don't worry, bro. You're going to see him lose to JDM. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to see him fight JDM very soon. Muhammad Ali's grandson is in the PFL. That's cool, bro. I like that. I like that type of stuff. That type of stuff is cool. Eubank, yeah, facts. Alright, guys, so Elijah Smith is the second father-son duo, yada, yada, yada. You guys heard it from me. Father-son duo. His dad was in the UFC. He's in the UFC. I think he's going to have a higher ceiling than his dad. Obviously, you know, even Arnold Allen, I know his dad was a bodybuilder, but Arnold Allen's dad helps him. Tom Aspinall, his dad helps him. You know, when you have a good relationship with your father, it's very important because especially if you guys have, you know, been in the same career as well, there's a lot to learn. Even if, you know, he wasn't in the same game, you know, it's a completely new, different game. But guys, Elijah Smith has very good control. Guys, you guys know Aaron Tua. Aaron Tua was the guy who fought on Dana White Contender Series, I believe twice. I'm not sure if he fought on twice. Oh, he fought on Road to UFC. Guys, this guy has like tats all over his face. He's crazy. I believe it's like the thing where Kai goes, you know that thing like that thing? You know, that's his religion and stuff. So shout out to Ty. When I look at Elijah Smith, guys, very good control. He's only 22 years old, guys. So he still has so much time to grow, so much time to learn. But when I look at Tushami, right? Tushami Kashiyami, guys, he's 1-2, right? But look at the most recent losses. 2 TKOs in the first, 1 in the third. I mean, 1 in the second. Lost once by decision. He got knocked out by Garrett Armfield. Garrett Armfield lost, by the way, to, I think, Surrey City? No. Yeah, he did. Garrett Armfield just sold the bag against Surrey City, man. He fumbled the bag in that fight. Garrett Armfield's not a guy who finishes people. Lost to Rinya Nakamura. We saw Rinya Nakamura finish Nathan Fletcher. I don't really think Rinya Nakamura is a finisher, though. But he does have a lot of KOs. And then Shachi Satyo. So this guy's 7-2-1. I think his chin is done. I think Kazama's chin is done, guys. I'm going to go Elijah Smith by KO. Give me Smith by KO. I like him by KO on points. I like Smith by decision, but guys, I don't know, if Kazama survives, I think I got to take a closer look at Elijah Smith. If Elijah Smith can't finish this fight, I don't know, I'll be very disappointed. I feel like this is his fight to finish. I feel like he's already had his UFC debut. He got the jitters out. He's already 1-0 in the UFC, 1-0 in Contender Series. He did get knocked out, though, by Reyes Cortez in the third round. I believe he was winning this fight up until 2 minutes and 17 seconds, and he got knocked out. But guys, give me Elijah Smith by KO on points. But I like Elijah Smith by KO. I'm going to go round 2 or 3 KO. Let's go. Stormy Normie Paku, the legends are here, guys. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Paku MMA. He has his own channel. Stormy Normie has been uploading as well, and I believe he has his own Instagram. So shout out to my guy Stormy Normie. Orange Cat, my guy, just went live. Shout out to Orange Cat. I'll definitely be there in later tonight, Orange Cat. And shout out to Paku, because Paku has been doing so good in the best, guys, that I believe he's been banned from certain books. Certain books don't allow him to bet anymore. Shout out to Paku. Paku's an OG. I think he's more OG than... Guys, when I found out about MMA experts, Paku was already in the game. He was already there for at least, I don't know, a long time. He was already considered an OG. So shout out to my guy Paku. Here, let's go, Barry McCrockiner, let's go. Guys, Barry McCrockiner has a show as well. Picks and comparisons, so shout out to him. Guys, did I send the link of the zombie? Oh yeah, I did, the zombie shorts, yeah. Let's go, let me just blow out my nose. But yeah, Paku is a legend, guys. He's known for hitting a lot of bets. So much that they banned him from books. Maru Fast Tattoo, yeah. UFC making some dope-ass fights. Don't know why people shit on the UFC. Motherfucker's still tuning in. Facts, hollow heretic. Fully healed Casey, easy right now. I haven't thrown kicks yet. Facts, Casey. Yes, Uselyis, let's go. Stormy Normie, the GOAT. By the way, Stormy Normie, is your Instagram the same? Is it the same, Stormy Normie? Because I'll follow it. Well, oh, I saw this in MMA Experts comment section, Stormy Normie. I love this parlay. I wrote it down. I wrote it down for my Wednesday video. Guys, I love this parlay. He's going Edwards and Smith. Jocelyn Edwards and Elijah Smith. I love that parlay. I agree, my guy. I agree. W Paku, hey, yo. I don't upload. I'll be back between you and Orange Cat. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you, Halftime. Go. Show support to my guy, Orange Cat. I'll be there very soon as well. Shout out to Orange Cat. What up, Stormy and Paku? Let's go. Yeah, posting all my betting content on Instagram. Let's go. Yeah, I recognize Paku in Halftime too. Let's go. Paku, one of the best business in the business for sure. And especially, he has so much knowledge in the game. There's so much to learn from him. W Stormy Normie. A lot of Asian fighters on the come up, dude versus Obon. Elliot Sung Young Ko, the Korean Mike Tyson, I believe. Zombie Prospect, first round KO. Yeah, Rinya and Taira Asakura. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Asian UFC Asia's on the come up. Oh shit, gotta listen to Paku for everything now. If the bookies are banning him, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, Paku. And I will be very disappointed as well because he's not doing anything. He's just playing the game. He doesn't have a mystic ball to tell the future. He's just playing the game. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I think those two were the locks. Yeah, facts. I saw your comment, bro. I liked it. All right, guys, give me Elijah Smith. I'm going to go by second or third round TKO. Let's go, my guy, Elijah Smith. I think he should be able to finish this fight. Maybe by submission as well. He has one sub on his record. Let me see. Is it a rear naked choke? Let's take a closer look. What is his one way by sub come by? Rear naked choke. Beautiful rear naked choke in round 3. I think he gets the finish. Second or third round. Now, man, I fucking hate this fight. I hate this fight, guys. Julius Walker versus Rafael Sequiera. Guys, Julius Walker has no business being a minus 650. Minus 700. No business at all. But I think a lot of people are thinking that he might just run through Rafael Sequiera. I'm very interested in whether you guys like the under 1.5, the over 1.5. I know the under 1.5 is juice, like a minus 200. Alright, guys, get your votes in. I'm going to take a quick sip. Let's go. Well, facts, Hollow Heretic. Oh, shit. Gotta listen to yeah, facts. Pacu's actually pretty cool. And I found out about Uncle Weezy and DFS by the numbers through Pacu. I saw Pacu in the chat of DFS by the numbers, Uncle Weezy. I saw Pacu in the chat, so I was like, okay, let me be here now. This is gonna be a guy that I'll subscribe to. Over 1.5, Pepino. Bro, Medic vs. Selma's-Burger is a crazy-ass fight. Facts, bro. And Selma's-Burger is not that good. Or maybe I'm being a little strict on my boy Selma's-Burger, but to go to war with Selma's-Burger is like going to war with Marc-Andre Barrios. Like, it is not a good look. But, it happens. It's because of his bad IQ. It's because of his bad Sequiera is for sure. Julius arguably won his last fight. Doesn't seem like a finisher, more of a moment winner. I like that lingo. A moment winner, minute winner. I like that lingo. I've been using it a lot. Walker by second round finish. Damn. I gotta watch Julius Walker versus Menefield to see how good he looked, bro. He did not look good. He did not look good in that fight, bro. It was on short notice, though. It was on short notice. Let me give him his slack. Let's break it down for real. Julius Walker's only 26 years old, 6-1 overall. I believe he only started his MMA career 2 years ago. Don't count me on that. He's facing off against a guy who has 10 finishes, 11-2 overall. His 2 times that he lost was by knockout. You know that chin can get cracked. But we know that Julius Walker has a hole in the grappling department. Julius Walker was getting taken down, I believe, by Alonzo Menefield. It was kind of a sloppy fight. Julius Walker's throwing crazy. He's going crazy. He's gassed. Julius Walker was tired as fuck. He was tired as fuck that fight. I'm not going to give him too much slack. I'm not going to pay too much attention to that fight. Whatever. Throw it out in the trash. It happened. One thing we could take is he did go all fill 15 with Alonzo Menefield. Guys, look at what Alonzo Menefield just did to Omar Sy. Alonzo Menefield just destroyed Omar Sy. Omar Sy had nothing for Alonzo Menefield. Obviously, he didn't really destroy him. It was a clear-cut win. But guys, I think Alonzo Menefield's that guy who's a good gatekeeper. So taking him on short notice without a game plan, quick, I don't really give him too much slack for that. Rafael, on the other hand, guys, he got knocked out by Hernandez in 2 minutes. I had the over 1.5 in this fight. Over 1.5. And boom, did that crash and burn. And he got knocked out by Albo Aslan in 50 seconds. I like Julius Walker by KO on points. Maybe Julius Walker by KO. Let me look at the odds. Let me look at the odds right now. Let me look at the odds, bro, because I am not betting Julius Walker. There's no way in hell. I'll probably put him in a parlay. But I usually bet a lot of fighters, but to put Julius Walker in a parlay, I'm asking for I'm asking to lose money. Let me check. Julius Walker minus 620. God damn. I'm going to go Julius Walker. I like what Pepino said. He said the over 1.5. Maybe. Give me Julius Walker by KO on points. If it is a KO, I'm going to go by second round TKO. If he doesn't get the KO in the second round, maybe late third round. But overall, I got my boy Julius Walker. I think it's going to get ugly. Why do I feel like Julius Walker's going to lose this fight? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to let my dog. All right, let's break it down. My bad, guys. I think Walker, I like it, Stormy Normie. It's because he had a bad circuit for sure. Julius arguably won his last fight. Walker's second round finish, I love it. I got Julius Walker versus Menifield to see how good I got to watch Julius Walker. Yeah, dude, watch that fight. That fight was, oh my gosh. I thought he did decent for early career given the level of competition. Wasn't that his debut? Yeah, it was. And it was on short notice as well. Oh, what did Paku say? Oh, let me see. My bad, Paku. I didn't see that. I train MMA every day. I've watched about 40 to 50 hours of tape. Oh, Paku, I remember. Sorry to interrupt. I remember one day you said that you had almost 80 hours of notes. Or like 80, like a bunch of hours of notes. And that for some reason it got lost. I don't know how, but I was looking forward to your prediction video that week. And I noticed that you couldn't drop it because you lost all your notes. Dude, I know how that feels. Bro, but you write pages and pages, so I was actually like, damn. But let me catch up. I train every day. I watch about 40 to 50 hours of tape a week. There would be a problem if I wasn't killing. Damn, that's facts, Paku. Paku, that's facts, my guy. I always hear good things about you. Pick 'em MMA. Everybody. Bro, Medic versus Semmelsberger, crazy ass fight, facts. I didn't mean to skip your comment, by the way. I thought he did decent. Yeah, he did good. Paku, it was your shoulder that got fucked up, right? How is that? KZ, great memory. I also haven't rewatched that since though, going off of memory. Yeah, facts. Bro, he was tired as hell. KZ MMA 12 months post rehab. Another 3 months I'll be back sparring. Another 6 months I should be ready to fight. So good, thanks, G. Paku, and I know those tears can be very serious. One of my friends had like a tear, like, I don't know what type of tear or like, I don't know, but bro, he hasn't been back for almost a whole year. So I believe you. Facts, you says no value betting Walker. It's a trap. Facts, hello, Heretic. Trailblazer W, what's good, my guy, Trailblazer? What's good? I hope you're having a great day. Walker's trash, just bet a little on Sekieta plus 450. I'd rather take the over 1.5. There's no way. I hate betting on bro. I think I'll go my whole life without betting on Rafael Sekiera. Bro. But he's worth the sprinkle. He's definitely worth the sprinkle. Alonzo Menifield on short notice as a debut is fucked up situation. Yeah. I can't bet Sekieta. Low IQ, throws 5 punches tops and then stands there. Especially what he did, stands there the rest of the fight. Especially what he did against Modestas Bukauskas, bro. He got put out cold. Give me Julius Walker. I'm going to go by KO or on points. I don't care if it's a minus 330. If I'm going to take him in a parlay, I'll go by KO or on points. Maybe the over 1.5. I like the over 1.5. Let's go. Now we're on the main card. After this, I'm going to break down the new fight that we got added. Cody Brundage versus Eric Mikonico. I think this is a very good fight that got added as well. We got 12 fights on the card. And guys, Dana White Contender Series is coming up. Before you know it, it's going to be Hamza Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis fight week. And that following Tuesday is going to be Dana White Contender Series. In my state, I'm not able to bet on Dana White Contender Series last summer. But this summer, I do think that it's going to be available. I don't know why. I got a good feeling. I think it's going to be available. If it is, if it's not, we're definitely going to be watching them. So let's go. Let's break it down. But facts, Hollow Heretic. Facts. Guys, drop a like if you guys haven't already. Let's go. He actually does. He actually does look like a flyweight Roundtree. It's his neck. You know when you tattoo your neck? Like, I feel like if you tattoo your neck, you can see that shit from a mile away, bro. Look at this guy. 12 days till Dricus. Guys, when this guy... Alright, I'm not going to be toxic. But guys, look at this guy. 12 days until Dricus crushes Khamzat's dream. How do we tell him? Nah, I'm just kidding. But he does look like a flyweight Khalil Roundtree. Let me get the votes in, guys. Guys, that Khamzat Chimaev Dricus fight, if Khamzat loses, bro, they're going to bring up all of his past tweets. All of everything, and he's gonna, oh my gosh, he's gonna get clowned. Bro had his dreams crushed a long time ago, it looks like. Who? Sekiera? Or Khalil Roundtree Jr.? Yeah, facts. Kind of looks like GM3. He kind of does, yeah, facts. Well, Black Betty, what's good? It's his posture, that's the same as Khalil too. Oh, I thought it was his neck. Well, Black Betty, what's good, bro? I hope you got whatever, I hope you got it settled out, bro. Whatever was going on, I was driving. But, I always like to hear what you got to say, Well, Black Betty. And, I take what you say into consideration because, you're a very like-minded individual and you're very smart as well. So, shout out to Will Black Betty. And I thought that, you were making good points as well. So, shout out to Will Black Betty. I hope all that went well. All right, guys. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Eric Anders. Currently, we're breaking down the card, guys. UFC Vegas 109. After this, we're going to break down this fight. It's a new fight that got added to this card. Eric Anders is going to be taking on Christian Leroy Duncan in a fight that I think is very important. I was making a joke last time out. I was saying Eric Anders was, he was on the perks. He was on the perks when he was on the Yerkes. He was on the perks when he fought Jung Young Park, and he lost by decision split. We know that he was a former addict, and he's off now, so he's sober. So I was making a joke saying, if he was on the perks and he was like addicted and he was doing good and he took Jung Young Park to a split decision, imagine how much better he's going to look now that he's sober. He looks so much better. Jared Gordon looks so much better as well. He just knocked out Thiago Moises. I feel like you come back to life after being sober, especially a guy like Eric Anders. We know Christian Leroy Duncan, he just wrestle-fucked Andre Pulaev. We know Pulaev, this is very important because Pulaev, what did he do? He got a little bit of issues against Nick Klein, right? A lot of issues against Nick Klein. He was kind of, getting grappled early up until he was like, you know what, fuck this. He got up, faced adversity, and Nick Klein had nothing for him. He was kind of like, he didn't really want it. And he kind of, I don't want to say gave up, but he was gassed. He was gassed from grappling very heavy early. Christian Leroy Duncan, we know he can grapple heavy hard for 15 minutes. We saw him do it against Pulaev. We saw him in the clinch, elbows in the clinch. One of my favorite elbows that I don't see a lot of people use is the Yair Rodriguez on Max Holloway, where he went like this. He went like, I don't even know how to move my arm up, but he was on the cage. Max Holloway's closing distance, and he hit him upward. It was like an upward elbow, and I was like, damn. Imagine if Christian Leroy Duncan, like Tony Ferguson type elbow, like jump into the elbow, like crazy type of elbows, crazy type of good kicks, good volume as well. 30 years old, 185. Eric Anders is on a 2-fight win streak. He did get dropped by Jamie Pickett, though. Obviously, beat Kyle Dawkins. Shout out to the Dawkins brothers, man. I believe they're cops now, but, man, this guy, he is the reason why Kevin Holland, started his decline. Bro, this is the first time I ever saw Kevin Holland get knocked out and submitted in the same fight. He has a no contest against Kevin Holland in 2021. Bro, it was a head clash. He head clashed Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland kind of went to sleep. And then he submitted Kevin Holland to sleep, bro. I was like, holy shit. But guys, Eric Anders does have volume. I know a lot of people say that he can wrestle. he can wrestle, but he doesn't rely on it, you know? His most recent win against Chris Weidman, he needs to pay for what he did to Chris Weidman. Give me Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm going to go by KO or on points. Let's go, my guy, Christian Leroy Duncan. That guy that posted about crushing Hamza's dream kind of looks like GM3. Oh, he does, right? He does. Let's look him up right here. Motherfucker. Here he is. This guy, this little gremlin. No, I'm just kidding. This guy. Guys, if you know on X, it's toxic on X, guys. It's more toxic than MMA YouTube. You thought the MMA YouTube community was toxic? Bro, go on X and look at this guy. This guy is a menace, bro. This guy is a menace. You know who else is a menace? I'll show you guys who else is a menace. Let me pull it up. This guy named Marty Fake Newsman. Let me pull it up. This guy named Marty Fake Newsman is a menace on X. Oh, by the way, the fake RDR account got exposed bad. The fake RDR account got exposed bad. There's a guy who's named Marty Usman, or like Marty's hair. Oh, Marty's hairline. Marty's hairline. So there used to be a guy named Marty's hairline. He's not here no more. I think he got suspended. Oh, he got exposed. So guys, look, let me show you this real quick, sorry. So this guy was a fucking menace, bro. Look, so he changed his name, but Marty's fake hairline was the guy who instigated and he got Cheeto Vera mad. This guy, bro. This guy was a fucking... Bro, this guy's gonna go to hell. Bro, this guy was crazy. Let me catch up with the chat. You says, I did not need to see that Vinny video earlier. Bro, what was that, bro? What was that, bro? Vinny is a fucking menace, bro. Bro, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna give you guys context. I was in RGNT stream, I'm driving, I'm in the deli, you know, I'm in the deli, you know. I actually did have that on my big screen at home. So I was like, bro, fuck. Because, like, I had it here, but I wasn't here. I was at the deli, and I see it. And, bro, the guy behind me is looking like, what the fuck? And then he looks at me, and he's like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, hell no, like, fucking jump scare. But facts, Pepino. That dude talking about DDP, Elamir Hamza will show improvement yet again. Losing streak Izzy and jab Teep Strickland versus wins over Burns, giving it his everything at Usman. Yeah, facts, bro. And Vinny had his whole hand. Like, Vinny was like what do you call it? A gynoscopy? What do you call that thing when they put the thing in your thing and it's a gynoscopy? A gynoscopy or whatever? Any technique that you turn away from your opponent is very risky. Oh, facts. Facts, Paku. Facts. Oh, like this? Like you think this? Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like an elbow uppercut. Yeah, I like that. That's my favorite move. Facts, Paku. I'm surprised most fighters don't try to capitalize off of it. Facts. I remember I was so pissed seeing Kyle Dawkins beat Kevin Holland. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it for real. But bro, Vinny is a fucking troll, bro. Let me put some more Benadryl. Because this shit is itching. Oh, by the way, you guys know I got a cut in the middle of my nose. So my nail accidentally cracked or got broken and I accidentally scratched my... Man, I got a big cut in between my... Oh, a colonoscopy. Yeah, bro, Woe Black Betty knows everything, bro. Shout out to Woe Black Betty. Facts, Paku. I'm surprised most fighters don't try to capitalize off it. Facts. I remember I was so pissed. Yeah, I was mad too. I was like, who is this guy? That guy looks like every keyboard warrior. Let's pull him back up. Let's pull him back up. Hey, let's go through his tweets. Let's go through his tweets. Oh, and he loves Ian Gary, guys. He loves Ian Gary. Let's go to maybe post. Maybe post, right? Let's look at like one of his tweets. Oh, and he's going to UFC 319. Can you imagine if Hamza just strangles his ass right in front of him? And he's like, and he throws his mouthpiece at him. Let me try to see one of his tweets. By the way, if this guy finds out, you know, it's just research purposes. So look, he doesn't like Hamzat. He does not like Hamzat at all. So he says, Arman Tsarukyan on his role in Hamzat's camp. Hamzat needs a man beside him who controls him 24/7 and stops him so he doesn't get overtrained. And this guy said, needs a babysitter, 36-year-old man, by the way. I don't even think Hamzat's 36, though. But you know they hate Hamzat. Bro, look at this. Alright, guys, alright, let's go. Let's get into the breakdown. That guy's funny, though. Alright, guys, I'm going to go Christian Leroy Duncan. Give me... I was about to say C-Rod. We're not up to C-Rod yet. Yeah, you do know your shit, Will Black Betty. You actually do. Man, you're actually good at debates, too. And I think impressions, too. I think I heard you one time. Alright, so, guys, I'm going to go Christian Leroy Duncan by KO or on points. I'm not going to go by submission. We know Christian Leroy Duncan can get a submission. You know, we know that he has it in his back pocket. He has one sub in the first round. Let me check what. Justin Moore, rear naked choke. I think Eric Andrews is tough enough to survive the rear naked choke if he's on his back. But I just think Eric Andrews is going to jump into the fire. He's going to throw kicks. He's going to be too small, too slow, too, you know, one step behind. He has been subbed by Andre Prochaska in a grappling match. Andre Muniz submitted, but Andre Muniz is him. Gerald Mearshart, he beat him by decision, so I think he's very defensively sound with the BJJ. Give me Christian Leroy Duncan by KO on points. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. A coloscopy. The Marty hairline is an absolute piece of shit. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. That guy looks like every keyboard warrior. Facts. I know that move like Dontel Mays did to Josh Parisian. What is it called so I can look it up? Of course he does. Bro looks 52, but he's probably 23, yeah. I hope he watches DDP lose. Bro likes Ian Gary. And the guy who makes out with his couch. Hamzat is 31. Yeah, facts, bro. I don't know why he was saying that. He hates him, though. But I will say Hamzat has been talking a lot, so if Hamzat loses, guys, fuck. It's going to be worse than Bo Nickel. Alright, guys. I'm glad you guys agree. I hope I never have to get a colonoscopy in my life. I hope I never have to get that. I don't know why I brought that up. I forgot why I brought that up. I was going to make a comparison, but I can't remember why I brought up a colonoscopy. Guys, Parlay Princess is live as well. Let's fucking go. Let's hit Parlay with the raid, guys. After this breakdown, let's hit him with a nice raid. Irk, Big Perk, Anders. Hey, yo, Larry. Guys, the Infinity Stones are complete. I did not mean to ear rape. Let me blow my nose. Guys, Parlay just went live. Go show him some love. We're going to raid him after. Guys, the Infinity Stones are complete. Larry CTM is fucking back. Eric, Big Perk, Anders fight week. I know a lot of people were saying that Larry faked his vacation. I don't think Larry faked his vacation. I think he was genuinely on a boat. I think he was on there for a while. I think he didn't have service. And you know Kick. With Kick, if you have bad Wi-Fi, you can't even look at the chat. It's terrible. I know Larry actually went on vacation. And Larry, I will say though, Hunter, you know Hunter? Hunter was kind of throwing you under the bus. I was trying to, try to defend you. I wasn't there the last time out, but I did rewatch it. The one that you came back in. But I'm not gonna, Hunter was kind of throwing you under the bus. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a rat with cheese, but that's all I'm gonna say. Watch Hunter be in here, bro. Watch Hunter be fucking in here. But shout out to Hunter. Hunter's chill. Hamzat always been on the talk. So we're all good. Not like Hong Sung Park saying he'll KO Tyra. Oh, facts, Hollow Heretic. That's actually facts. Let me give you guys the, I give you guys the poll. I'm gonna take a quick sip. But yeah, there was a lot of instigators. A lot of instigators. One thing I'll say is, I did not instigate. I did not instigate at all. And you can, like, I don't know if you believe me, but, and Big Ank had your back as well. Alright, Miles John versus Gene Masamoto. I will say though, Clown got fucking pissed. Bro, he got pissed at me, bro. He got pissed the other day because, what did I tell him? Fuck, what did I say? Oh, because he took my VIP. He took my VIP. There's like a certain badge that you get. And bro, he was like, oh, you're not in here. You're not contributing enough. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, you're not contributing. Ah, I fucking hate you. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck no, bro. But guys, let's get into it for real. Hamzat always been on the talk facts. Alright, Miles John versus Gene Masamoto. I like Gene Masamoto, guys. I really do, guys. His last time out against Rob Font was a very close fight. You know, damage trumps all. You know, he did get cut open at the top. And I know a lot of people are going to say it was a baby cut, but guys, he was leaking. You know, we have to admit that he did end up getting cut up. It was a close fight, but he did end up getting cut up. He did have some struggle with the jab. He did take down Rob Font 7 times, but overall, guys, I do think that, you know, it was a right call. To give it to Rob Font, that's a right call. You know, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. It is what it is. It happens. But Miles Johns, on the other hand, guys, excuse me, he's coming off of that loss to Felipe Lima. No shame into losing to Felipe Lima because we know Lima just lost to Talbot, but guys, this guy was on an absolute tear, 14-1. He was on a 14-fight win streak ever since losing his first fight on his debut. On an insane tear, Miles Johns being one of them. No shame in that. 7 months ago, he took a lot of time off. Notable performances for Miles John, guys, is this. Douglas Silva de Andrade. I think that was the same day that Tank and Roach fought. I think that was the same day. Cody Gibson, beautiful performance. This was a no contest. I don't remember what happened there. Beautiful win over Vince Morales. We know Vince has very tight submissions. He almost submitted Raul Rosas Jr. He almost submitted Elijah Smith. I forgot to mention that last time when we were talking about Elijah Smith. But guys, I like Gene Masamoto. I need him to control. I need him to start early. No Peter Yan. You gotta go, go, go. Don't start too late. Don't pull a Damon Blackshear. Where with Damon Blackshear, you know Damon Blackshear, he's waiting. He won the first round, lost the second, and then he's waiting until 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the third round to shoot a takedown. I'm like, what the fuck, Damon Blackshear? And then he gets that takedown stuffed, and then he already lost that fight. You know, you wait so long, you already lost the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You gotta go, go, go. Gene Masamoto, not only shoot to get the takedown, but shoot to throw him off. You know what I'm saying? I think uppercuts can land on Miles Johns. Gene Masamoto's 5'6", but he does have the longer reach, 68-inch reach. I think he can land the uppercuts, collar tie, good knees. You know, kind of like Pierre Rodriguez did. Let's go Gene Masamoto for the dub. I'm going to go by decision, though. By decision. LOL, yo, I seen that back. The fuck? Why the fuck would I fake a vacation? Yeah, bro, I was actually laughing, though. I was laughing because I thought it was pretty funny. I was laughing because I like how... I don't know, I just like that environment. It was actually pretty funny. He's like, so Larry, and it's pretty funny. But bro, I knew you were on vacation. I think you said it. You said it before you left. Hamzat always been on that talk. Yeah, facts. Not like Hong Sung Park. I can't believe he said that as well. MMA Clown Show you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, so I know it's kind of toxic. Like, I know Stormy Norman's kind of toxic as well. But I was just in there, you know, just to see what's up. It's a nice little late night show. I don't talk shit about anybody. That's one thing about me. Guys, I'm going Gene Masamoto by decision. I like him by submission on points. He's a BJJ black belt. Has 5 subs in the second, 1 sub in the first. I know a lot of people hate him. But guys, it reminds me of, you know, Cartoon Network after 9 p.m. It goes to Adult Swim. That's what it reminded me of. I'm losing my voice a little bit, guys, so bear with me, guys. But I love Jerry Springer. You know, I love shows like that. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest. It was actually funny. It's always a great time. It's always a great time. Virgin Islands trip, Pepino. Damn, you know, my friend went to the Virgin Islands. But I always wanted to go there. I always wanted to go there. Did you go to Epstein's Island? No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Where you go there? Yeah, shout out to Larry. That guy was cool when I first found him, but I didn't know he was going after the wrong people. Yeah, it's true. But he's on Kick now. I'm not going to promote him. The last thing I'll do is promote somebody that promotes negativity. But one thing I'll say is, guys, if you're down, it's a good laugh. Ain't the Virgin Islands no more? Am I right? I don't know. But facts, Stormy Normie. He called experts a scammer? Yeah, he did. He gives his stuff out for free and his picks are usually good? Yeah. That's one thing. I know MMA experts. I know AJ. AJ's a good guy. You know, I know some people try to troll him. But one thing, I don't really like the MMA experts talk. Whatever, he hasn't talked about him in a while. But, like, I know MMA experts is a good guy. He's a very good guy. He promotes, you know, he shouts us all out. He put me on to the MMA game, so I will always have respect for MMA experts. Always. So, you know, you're not going to convince me that MMA experts is a scammer, a liar, all that. You know, that's one thing that you'll never be able to convince me of. But I will watch to see what people think, you know? But he'll definitely not be able to convince me on that. I knew, off the rip, I knew he was capping, but it was pretty funny. Like, it's pretty funny when he gets mad. When he gets mad, it's funny. But respect for him, yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Little St. James should have gone there. Damn, bro. I don't get this joke, bro. I talk shit when it feel needed. Clown Show are a bunch of idiots. It would. By the way, Grimy represented himself as well. He said he doesn't like him as well. Clown Show are a bunch of idiots. It would be entertaining if they actually knew the fights. That's another thing too. But they are all stupid. Like 95% of fake MMA elitists makes me cringe. Paku, that's one thing I like about you, my guy. You're very straight up, very straightforward, and you know what you're gonna get from, you know, your sources of content. So that's why when I saw Paku and DFS and, you know, Uncle Weezy, I was like, this is a good place to be. You know, at the end all be all, you know, you can troll, you can laugh, you can have jokes. But guys, we want somebody consistent. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, it's actually pretty good to have consistency, and especially in MMA. And we want we want good personalities, you know? We don't want, because if you're representing, you know, a bad personality and you're taking over, a lot of people are going to be inspired to, you know, talk the same way, you know? One thing about MMA experts is he inspired me in in the way that he breaks down his fights, you know? The love of the game, you know, breaking it down, being nice, you know, what goes around comes around, and supporting the MMA community, because, believe it or not, the MMA community is not that big, you know? We got to support who we can support. We shouldn't be, you know, talking shit about other people, so that's true, very true. I love AJ, yeah, facts, like a brother. I feel bad for embarrassing in chat last fight companion. What happened? I don't remember, bro. I don't really remember. I was eating, you know, chilling, having the time of my life. AJ is real. He talks to all of us. Yeah, facts. AJ is somebody that, you know, I'm in depth. You know how Dustin Poirier said that he's in depth to the fight game. He's in depth to the fans. With AJ from MMA Experts, I'm in depth. I'm forever in depth because of the amount of, you know, the amount of exposure that he gave me. You know, I don't think I would be here where I am today without, you know, MMA Experts. But guys, thank you guys for being here as well. We're going to raid Parlay Princess right after. Andre Fili versus Christian Rodriguez. It's going to be a very good fight. 24-12-0. Andre Fili. Andre Fili is a guy who's a veteran. What has veteran have been doing to C-Rod? They have been beating him, guys. Christian Rodriguez has been having hard times with guys who are veterans, guys. Let's look at Christian Rodriguez's most recent losses. Julian Erosa, who has more than 2 fights in the UFC. Mazuko Okasa, who's experienced as well. I saw a stat that said Christian Rodriguez hasn't beat anybody with more than 2 fights in the UFC. So that means that, I don't know if this makes sense at the time. I don't know if they're talking about 3 fights, but when this guy fought him, he had 1, 2, 3 fights. So I don't, you know, when I look closely, I don't know if they mean 3 fights. Like, Christian Rodriguez hasn't beaten anybody with more than 3 fights in the UFC. But we're right here, UFC Fight Night. Then next fight was Christian Rodriguez. Let's just take a closer look. Austin Bashi, we know he made his UFC debut. Let's look at Raul Rosas Jr. when he fought Christian Rodriguez. So he had second fight in the UFC. Let me check more. Let's look at Joshua. Let's look at Joshua Weems. Let's just look. 0-1 in the UFC. I think this stat applies, except for Cameron Saman, excuse me. Cameron Saman, because he already had his debut, 2, 3. It would have been his 4th fight, so I don't think it applies to Cameron Saman. But let's break it down. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I take it with a grain of salt. Little St. James should have gone there. Bro, I don't get that shit. I gotta look that up. I love AJ like a brother, facts. AJ's so bad at picks and so convincing. But I will say, guys, when AJ hits that dog, Sam Pearson, over Danny Barlow, what was that one where I was like, what the fuck? There was one where I was like, no way he hit this one. I think he had Rob Font, over Gene Masamoto. What was another one? Like that, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I can't remember off the top of my head, but this guy, when he hits it, fucking Phil Rowe, bro. Phil Rowe, I was like, there's no fucking way. Angelosa's up 2 rounds. I thought he was up 2 rounds. And you know what I like about AJ, he believes in it. Man, it's not over until it's over. And bro, Angelosa did not like it. He's turning. Man, that Phil Rowe call was insane. I was like, how the fuck? But it was beautiful. Beautiful call. Roy Val versus Tatsuda Taira. That was crazy. I got mad that day because I was like, man, Taira, you could have fucking won it. But Taira actually learned in the boxing. You guys saw he dropped Sung Young Park. He learned a lot from Roy Val. C-Rod won't win a fight in the UFC at featherweight. Damn. That's another good stat too. He hasn't won a fight at featherweight, guys. Against Austin Bashi, that was at 135. That's crazy, man. Austin Bashi's so much better at 145. Roy Val Taira, didn't he lose to Simon though? So that stat is still correct. He beat Simon though. I don't know how the fuck he beat Simon. I don't know how he does it. But I like my boy Barry McCrockiner. But facts will Black Betty. But I like my boy Barry McCrockiner. He said that C-Rod won't win a fight in featherweight. We have to mention that he hasn't won at featherweight, guys. Very important to know. What I like about Andre Fili, guys, is he's very good. He's very clean in the boxing. But he did get knocked out by Dan Ige. Obviously, Dan Ige has very good power as well. Christian Rodriguez is a very good anti-grappler. You know, if you're grappling him, look at what he did against Austin Bashi. It's like he rubbed himself in oil. In what's that? The Diddy oil? In rubbing oil? This guy, Christian Rodriguez, rubbed himself in Diddy oil. And Austin Bashi had his back slipping, taking him down deep double leg, holding him against the fence. Christian Rodriguez is holding him, flipping position, sticking the middle finger at Jacob from We Want Picks. Bro, Christian Rodriguez, he just pours himself in Diddy oil, bro. In Diddy oil. Andre Fili, on the other hand, is 24-12-0. I think he's a little bit chinny. Notable performances for Andre Fili, guys. Cub Swanson, of course. Lucas Almeida, of course. I love that win over Bill Algeo. And I'm going to go Charles Jourdain. I love that win over Charles Jourdain. Very good performance. He can go a full 15, guys. But I do not like how he jumped into that guillotine, guys. Against Mazico Locasta, he just jumped right in head first. And that's a red flag, guys. That's a massive red flag. Guys, give me Christian Rodriguez. I'm going to go by decision. But 27 years over is 35, guys. The dogs are barking. We saw Neil Magny. The Unks are coming back. Neil Magny. What's the other guy? I can't remember. Let me look at this card. Let me look at the last card. But the Unks have been coming back. Even Marc-Andre Barrios putting up a good fight against Sharp Bullet. The Unks have been coming back, man. And PFL was ass, bro. PFL has been so ass. Neil Magny, Chris Duncan. I don't really think he's an unk. Man, Rebovix, man. Rebovix is him. Let me go back. Let's see. I think before this, there was another unk. Muslim Salikov, yeah, and Davy Grant. Yeah, Davy Grant and Muslim Salikov. Angela Hill was the fucking... Angela Hill was the Davy Grant of women's MMA, bro. The Davy Grant. Alright, guys, give me Christian Rodriguez. I'm going to go by decision. Give me 29-28, unanimous decision. Let's go, my guy, Christian Rodriguez. Let's go. Hey, thank you, Wool Black Betty. Wool Black Betty, thank you so much for the gifted membership, my guy. I appreciate that, Wool Black Betty. Wool Black Betty, you always come in clutch, my guy. I always see you in Musicals chat. I always see you. Bro, where's Bodek? Bodek will be back, right? Bodek will be back. Guys, I see Wool Black Betty. I've known him for a long time. See him in Bodek's chat, Musical, Frankie's chat. We're always talking MMA. And this guy, Wool Black Betty, has a lot of knowledge. Not only in MMA, but in colonoscopy and all that shit as well. So shout out to Wool Black Betty. Christian Rodriguez only dominates kids making their debuts. KZ, this is facts. I highlighted it. Fucking facts. C-Rod sub. Let me go back. I like that, Pepino. Pepino, you just throw everything at the fire. Yeah, he does have submissions. I like that. I like that. All right, let's go. We're going to raid Parlay, all right, after this. Let me make sure Parlay's still live, of course. Thank you, Wool Black Betty, so much, my guy. And I think Wool Black Betty originates from, there's a song. Whoa, Black Betty, whoa, Black Betty, whoa, Black Betty. You know, I never knew that. I never knew that until after I saw your name. So shout out to Wool Black Betty. Let's go. Angela Hill, guys, we were just talking about Davy Grant. Angela Hill is the Davy Grant of MMA. I mean, of women's MMA. The Davy Grant. You know what, Davy Grant's locker? Or what is it called? Jank Dempsey's locker? I don't know what it's called. Shout out to my boy Parlay. Bro, Parlay, Orange Cat are live. I should have just took today off. I shouldn't have went live today. I should have just took today off, man. Everybody's going live. W Black Betty, W Wool Black Betty, let's go, man. And Stormy Normie got it. Let's go. I'm going to update you guys with the, you know, you get full access. You get all that stuff. I will say I'm a little bit dry on the content for members, but you know I'll always bring it. Yeah, Davy Jones' locker. The thing with the sock, and it stinks, and it's in the bottom of the ocean. I remember I saw SpongeBob, and SpongeBob had to hide in that locker, and I had, like, nightmares about that locker. Davy Jones' locker, facts, Hollow Heretic. By the way, I think this is going to sound so, like, this is going to sound kind of dumb. Or I don't know, maybe it doesn't. But guys, I think I'm kind of dyslexic. Like, I think I'm kind of dyslexic. I don't know. I don't know how you would tell or know. But, like, let's say, like, hiatus. Like, I would accidentally spell hideous. Let's say, like, calculator. You're supposed to spell it like this, I think. I would spell calculator like calculator, like without the L before the C. I think that's something that I have. I'm not sure though. I don't know. I'm taking Hill though. That little boy Lucindo not good. Damn, Pepino. Aunt Jemima Hill. Bro, KZ doesn't give a fuck, bro. By the way, they took off my girl Aunt Jemima off the fucking. They took her off the pancake. KZ, you're fucked up, KZ. KZ, that's fucked up, KZ. KZ, that's fucked up. Bro, I gotta get it. I gotta go. Bro, that's actually crazy, KZ. KZ, that's fucked up, KZ. That's actually fucked up, KZ. Are you too kind, guys? Let's go. Let's go, Stormy Normie. I'm gonna see you later tonight at MMA Experts. ADD for sure. But how do you stop it? Like, how would I stop it? Like, how do I chill? Like, Pepino, how would you fix it? Like, do I need, like, a stress ball or something? I went my whole life without knowing that, by the way, Pepino. Like, I went my whole life without knowing that. Facts. Grant looks like Royal British, bro. He has a deviant smile. Yeah, he's evil. He's like a villain from Breaking Bad. You're definitely retarded. Bro. This is the coolest community. We're all trying to help each other out, win money. You're Wait. You're definitely retarded. Don't know about dyslexic. We're all a bit special, though. Yeah, facts. Facts. And especially if I watch that brain rot, you know, if I watch brain rot, that's another signal of low IQ. Low IQ. You guys know, I was dropped, you know, on my head as a baby a lot. So, so it's definitely there. You see, did you know Angela Hill's grandparents said they were abducted by aliens? I think I saw that in the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm glad that you brought that up because do you guys believe not Angela Hill. Let's do this poll. Are aliens real? No, I feel like you're onto something though, Pepino. I think Grimy called it out. And plus when like I'm talking to somebody, like I can't pay attention for shit. For shit. Even at work, at school. All right, who wins? Oh wait, no, I'm not doing this. I'm doing do you guys think aliens are real? Let's do this. I know I ended the poll kind of early, but I thought I had I thought I had something, you know, in my head wrong. Great question. I mean, great reminder, Will Black Betty. I like this question. She's goated. Facts. I'll be touching my feely when Aunt Jemima Hill wins. Larry, you're all fucking Hill, bro. Now I gotta fucking lock in, bro. Bro, now I gotta lock in, bro. Bro, if Larry's on Hill, now I gotta fucking lock in. I watch her podcast. Oh, Stormy, whose podcast? Oh, you watched the podcast with her and Rayendo Sant. Leandro said something. Took her right off the pancake. Yeah, Leandro. Shout out to Leandro, bro. Leandro's a real one. A real one, for real. Hill gonna fuck up that dude. Damn, Stormy Normie. Unlike Angela Hill, yeah, I fuck with Angela Hill. What's her podcast called, Casey? I forgot. I love it. LOL, Barney and Betty Hill. Most confident UFO story ever. Facts. Her alien-themed shorts go hard. Hey, I'll watch it. Stream Elements. Hill had a lot of losses from bad decisions. She's an underrated fighter. Facts. There's definitely life on other planets. If they've come to Earth before is the real question. We are alien. Alright, Casey, fuck it then. I gotta ask this one. Let me ask this one then. If aliens have come to Earth. If aliens have come to Earth. Let's go. KZ with the great question. Have aliens come to... Bro, this is actually a funny ass stream. I'm actually interested in what you guys have to say. I'm actually very interested. Oh, 2 straws? Let me look it up. Let me look it up, bro. 2 straws, Angela Hill. I know her partner is actually pretty cute. What kind of podcast? That's a good podcast name. Bro, who's that girl? Rayendo Santos? Or Jessica Penne? Jessica Penne. Jessica Penne fought in BKFC. She's bad. She's actually bad. Universe is way too big for there only to be life on Earth. True, Casey. I watch your podcast. Do you know about panspermia? Panspermia. Panspermia. I'm gonna look this up on a different tab. Let me see. I'm probably getting fucking trolled. Oh, you explained it? Oh, it's an actual thing. I thought you were trolling. Panspermia. Panspermia. It sounds like, oh, I'm about a panspermia. Angela Hill over the hill. Yeah, we'll get into the breakdown. Panspermia is the idea of life originated in space and was spread to the Earth by cosmic bodies. A concept proposed by Anaxagoras and later developed by scientists like Arthurius and Holy. Bro, I think I heard somebody that said that like they came from a different place and they came here and they came, bro. I didn't know it was called spermia or spermenia, panspermia. That's actually a very good name, bro. I'm gonna look into this actually. Bro, this is an interesting theory. It's like the grandfather's paradox. MILF porn is the best, but Stormy Normie, damn, yeah. Do you have a favorite? Like, you can type it. Brandy, bro, he already typed it, bro. My guy is insane. Guys, comment your favorite porn star right now. This is tough. 3 of my favorite YouTubers on live at the same time. Halftime. You got it, bro. You got it. Orange Cat and Parlay. That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, fuck. I was like, I should not have gone live today. All right, guys. Angela Hill, Lasmin Lucindo. Lasmin and Amanda Lemos had very low output. They were both going back and forth. They didn't really have the best output. And I didn't really like that fight from Lasmin Lucindo fan. 17-6-0. When we look at Lasmin, guys, she's been sub 3 times, right? In every single round. Lost by 1 by split. So against Yasmin Yudu, guys, she lost, right? But we know Ketlin Souza did her absolutely dirty. Then, let's look at how she got subbed. All right, it doesn't say how she got subbed. Right here, Gabriela Fernandez submitted her. Gabriela Fernandez, we talked about her earlier. I'm assuming that submission was a rear naked choke. I don't know. Stephanie Oliveira. And it doesn't say how she got submitted. But she did get submitted by an arm bar at one point. So she is susceptible on the ground. We know Angela Hill is very good at keeping the fight up, keeping the fight on the feet. She always throws down, has that style. I think Angela Hill is better than Amanda Ribas. You know how Amanda Ribas throws a kick, throws a jab. Ha. I feel like Angela Hill is actually there to win. 18-14, she grew up in the UFC, 13-14 overall. Angela Hill can definitely win this fight. I'm surprised that only 17% is on Angela Hill. I feel like Tapology is a bunch of young guys just going, I'm picking this one. Recency bias, I'm picking this one. Because majority Tapology was on Mateus Rebecki. I feel like Tapology doesn't know a lot of the time what they're talking about. I will say at 5'3", she's very small. 66-inch reach though. 2-inch, maybe, is this 2.5-inch reach advantage? Very young though. 23 years old to 40, guys. That's a 7-year age gap. And if it's 1-1 heading to the 3rd round, the veteran experience can definitely take over for Angela Hill. I'm going to go Lucindo. Only because of the grappling, the control, and forward pressure. I'm counting on her to be able to take down Angela Hill. We know Tabitha Ricci, she kind of was holding her against the fence. Pop shots. A lot of people thought Tabitha Ricci lost that fight. So Lasmin Lucindo, you need to be more dominant. You cannot let this go to a split at all. But guys, I'm going to go Lasmin Lucindo. I like her by submission on points. She's her bread and butter submission. She does have KOs as well. I guess you could say her bread and butter's KOs because look, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 KOs and only 3 submissions. But I think she can definitely submit Angela Hill. Give me Lasmin Lucindo for the dub. Lasmin Lucindo. Let's go by submission on points. Let's go, my girl. Let's go. Lexi Luna. Oh, KZ, you're a fucking gooner, KZ. Everybody comment their favorite porn star right now. Everybody. Imagine my neighbor hears me. He's like, what the fuck? He's watering the garden. He's like, what the fuck? Let me look that up. Obviously, I'm not going to go to the side, but let me look up who this person is. Oh, KZ, you're a fucking gooner, KZ. You're a fucking gooner. Whoa. I don't think I even know who this person is. Whoa. Giat. How old is this person? Imagine somebody says Jeff Molina. 36 years old. Damn. Guys, I'm going to give you one. Since we're all giving one, I'll give you one. I'll give you 2. Fuck it. KZ, you know the sauce. You just wants the mamacitas. Facts. Giat, Norma, Giat. This is a tough fight. 3 of my favorite YouTubers. Hey, halftime, you been in here. You gave your due diligence. I bet you gave me a like already. Go show the boys support. I'll be there. I'm going to go raid them. Who do you think is going to stream longer, though? Orange Cat or Parlay Princess? Parlay Princess. Who do you think is going to stream longer? Because whoever streams longer, I'm going to raid them. Black don't crack, but how? Fat is her ass. Bro, what the fuck? I'm about to panspermia. Alright. Black don't crack. My grandma looks younger than Angela Hill. Damn. Shout out to your grandma. I can never remember my favorite corn star's name. I just know him by... Hey, yo! I knew somebody was gonna say Jeff or somebody crazy, bro. Shout out to Barry McCrockiner, bro. Uses, can we introduce Parlay to Orange Cat? Yeah. Dude, does Parlay not know Orange Cat? Show Orange Cat and Parlay. They need to know each other, bro. They need to know each other, guys. One of my favorite stars is Venus Sky. I think I know that one. Actually, let me check. For research purposes, let me look this up. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. Let me see if this is goon material. I will say though, guys, after I goon, I feel fucking bad. I feel like, my ancestors are watching me. Oh my, Stormy Normy, this looks like Minty Betts, bro. Bro, this girl looks like Minty Betts. I don't want to link my Instagram, but I don't want to leak it. Guys, Minty Betts. Shout out. I didn't know she does that. Alright, guys, Steve Usyk versus... Damn, you guys believe that aliens have come to Earth? I do too, Abella Danger, you're a menace, my guy. You're a menace. You're a menace, bro. Abella Danger, you've been in the game for a minute, KZ. KZ's been in the game for a minute. KZ is a menace. Stormy Normie's a menace. Alright, guys, who wins? Jason Love. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro. Oh, hell nah. Abella Danger, the bottom of his throat clears. Haley Rose the GOAT. Fox, Hollow Heretic. And I know a lot of people don't like Sophie Rain because she doesn't do anything, but she's good. She's good. Yo, we gotta show AJ this. Bro, AJ's gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, I don't know. Bro, AJ was in one of my streams when we were doing a fast food review. It was funny. Alright, guys, let's break it down for real. Enough gish galloping. Let's go. We gotta rate some people after this. Steve Usyk versus Ode Osbourne, guys. Usyk's on a 3-fight losing skid, losing to Alexander Pantoja, title shot, Kai Kara France, and Brendan Moreno. When we look at Ode Osbourne, he just broke a 3-fight losing skid, guys. He lost to Asol Mabayev, Jafel Filo, and Ronaldo Rodriguez. Very, very important, guys. The fact that he was able to beat Louis Gurriel, I don't know if he would accept this fight on short notice if he was on a 4-fight losing skid. I think Ode Osbourne's confident enough. The fact that he signed the dotted line on short notice. And guys, this is more favorable for Steve Usyk because he had a full camp. Ode Osbourne, I don't know if he had a full camp. He's warmed up. He's ready. He's always ready. He has power. Bro, I remember when Ode Osbourne fought Manel Kape. Bro, this card was good. 265 Lewis versus Gane. Man, I was working this day and I was watching the fights at work. This was a beautiful card. Beautiful. Beautiful card. I could not have named a better card at that time. But notable wins for Ode Osbourne, guys. Charles Johnson, very good win by split. I know a lot of people think he didn't win that. Louis Gurriel, because he was undefeated. CJ Vergara, who we know, remember, he ran away from Temerov, I think. And I'm going to say Manel Kape. Just because Manel Kape is very good. I know he lost that fight, but I thought he looked very, he was downloading data. He just ate a flying knee. When I look at Steve Usyk, guys, Usyk is very good. Very good footwork. He's primarily a grappler. I know people think he's a striker. But, guys, I think he was the best wrestler from Australia in his division. Don't mark my words on that. But we saw against Pantoja. Pantoja couldn't keep him down. He knocked out Matt Schnell. Schnell doesn't really have that good of a chin. I like Usyk, guys. I'm going to go Usyk by KO or on points. The reason why I go Usyk... but low confidence is because I need Usyk to mix it up. He does have a 68-inch reach, 73-inch reach for Ode Osbourne. Ode's going to be the longer fighter. He's going to be, downloading data. I like Ode's footwork. The way Ode moves. Very good footwork as well. I'm going to go Usyk, but I need Usyk to mix it up. Maybe that collar tie makes in a takedown. You don't even have to get the takedown. Just mix it up. I do feel like Usyk does get tagged a lot, guys. I feel like Usyk does eat one to give one. But give me Usyk, guys. I think he should be way more defensively sound. I just feel like he's going to lose the first round and then have to win the second and third. I like Usyk. Notable performances for Usyk. Alexander Costa, who we know he has a new fight. I love how he did against Brendan Moreno, but he didn't shoot a takedown. David Dvorak is when I found out about him. And I believe he has a very good win on Eternal MMA. Paul Luga. I'll say this was a very good win as well. Very good win. Guys, give me Usyk. I'm going to go by KO on points, but guys, Usyk might get cracked. I don't know if he's going to get dropped and then come back. Give me Usyk for the dub. Let's go. And I know Paku's going to be cheering for Usyk. I knew Paku was happy when Jake Matthews won. Paku is I believe he's a Kiwi. So shout out to my guy Paku. All right, let's go. Main event of the evening, guys. After this, we're going to raid either Orange Cat or Parlay Princess. We'll raid both of them. Fuck it. And I hope they're still live by the time we finish this. I want to say thank you guys for all being here, guys. I'm going to be live tomorrow as well. You guys know my new schedule, Monday and Tuesday. One thing I'll say, tomorrow's going to be a little bit hectic, but I'll try my best. Sorry, I was scratching my balls. All right, let's read the chat. LMAO Uselyis. I think Ode Osborne has that KO chance. Facts, Stormy Normie. Facts. Gooner MMA. Bro, Brendo's going to be going crazy if he hears that. Someone will take that name eventually. Facts. Facts. Bomb-ass name. That's actually a good-ass name. Gooner MMA. I really hope Usyk wins. Love that dude. Pantoja fight was impressive. Especially, I just hate that the last 5 minutes, you know, the 5th round, the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think he shot on Pantoja. And then Pantoja was able to control him for the rest of the round. I didn't like that at all. But I think he, you know, only he knows. Facts, KZ. MMA Gooners is the Latino MMA channel? No way. What the fuck? All those stars you named got no takedown defense? Facts. You know what? That's facts. That's actually facts. Leandro's cooking. Leandro's cooking. Leandro knows his shit too. Leandro knows his shit. Leandro, who do you have? You got Ode or you got Usyk? Who do you think? Who do you have? Let me know. KZ, that's a good taste. At least facts. Alright, guys. Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Let me pull up my... Let me pull up musical... I mean, not musical. Let me pull up Parlay Princess and Orange Cat. Okay. Alright. Alright. Usyk, AKZ. The AI Nino's profile picture is hilarious. Is that actually his profile? Let me look this up. Let me look at this. MMA Gooners. What? Bro, what the fuck? Bro. What the fuck? Bro, there's actually a channel. The Highest Light, what's good? What? He says, well. Whoa. I got a little scared. What do you know, The Light? What do you know? He says, well. What do you know? Usyk, I think I got him or two. It's a dude named A.L. Linos who gives fight picks on Tony's picks. Bro, MMA Gooners is going crazy, bro. He's a real gooner. He's a real gooner. I will say, I don't really like to goon because it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like my ancestors are watching. Alright, guys. Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 14-2-0 for Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Like I said, guys, we don't know if he deserves a title shot. Always says I know everything. Whoa, please don't dox me. Please don't. We know Anthony Fluffy Hernandez has the second longest win streak in the middleweight division, behind Dricus du Plessis. Roman Dolidze is on a 3-fight win streak, but look at this. Like, look, he lost to Marvin Vettori in a 3-round fight. He lost to Nasruddin Imavov in a 5-round fight. He brought it to Imavov, guys. He got dropped and he still survived. Then he beats Anthony Smith, I believe at 205. Beats Kevin Holland. Beats Marvin Vettori. This is the best 3-fight win streak you can get. And you guys know that coat that he has after he beat Marvin Vettori? He had like a nice jacket, like a nice coat jacket. Let me see if I can pull it up. Excuse me. Fur jacket. Bro, this jacket gives him aura. I know aura, a lot of people are like, man, if you're saying aura, cringe, aura. Like, why would you say aura? Guys, when he has this fucking jacket, I don't know what happens, bro. I don't know what happens, but when this guy has this jacket on, bro, he's a different being, bro. He's a different being. Obviously, the jacket's not going to help you. 37 years old versus 31. Father Time does get to us all, but I still think he's still in his prime. We all have a different prime, guys. Everybody has a different prime. 6'2" versus 6'0". 76-inch reach to 75. He surprisingly has a 1-inch reach advantage. I think Dolidze's striking still needs some work. Sometimes he puts his head down. He was tired against Marvin Vettori. He was very tired. Your real name is Daniel. Daniel Rodriguez Jr. You got me, bro. You got me. You know, a lot of people say that I look like a Carlos as well, so. But Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, guys, 14-2-0. Notable performances for Anthony Hernandez, guys. Brendan Allen, because Brendan Allen had him in the... Guys, if you guys remember, Brendan Allen had Anthony Fluffy's back for the entire round. And Fluffy was able to survive the submission attempts, survive the scrambles. I love that fight with Michelle Pereira. He got early, you know, Michelle Pereira's girlfriend. I think he went there. She went there to see him, and she got pissed. But Michelle Pereira touched up Anthony Hernandez's body early. And you could tell Anthony Hernandez didn't like that. He's still susceptible to the body. But guys, that win over Roman Kopylov was beautiful. One of my favorite performances because Kopylov at the time was coming off of the win over Josh Frem. He was on an insane... He was knocking out everybody, right? So I think Kopylov... I don't remember who was the favorite, but I remember it was close. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me Anthony Hernandez. Ends up getting him down and choking him out. I know Kopylov lost to Paulo Costa, but guys, I'm very high on Anthony Hernandez. The only thing is, guys, he's going to be forced to strike. You're not going to be able to grapple all 25 unless you establish yourself. You have to establish yourself. You have to make Dolidze tired, because if Dolidze's exploding, he's chasing a heel, he's chasing something. You saw what he did to Phil Hawes. He pops out Anthony Hernandez's knee. I don't care who you are. No way Anthony can come back. There's no way. Once your knee pops or it blows out or the ligament comes out, bro, there's no way you can come back. Obviously, you can survive, but I don't think you can come back. Anthony Hernandez has to be careful with the submission attempts, the calf slicer. Not only that, but I feel like Roman Dolidze hits harder, guys. Against Marvin Vettori was striking with him, but he was giving him a lot of respect. I don't know if it was because he was tired, but guys, Dolidze has the gas tank to go all 5. If you put the pressure, if you touch up Anthony Hernandez's body, you can definitely make him crack. I'm going to go Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. I'm going to go by submission on points. I see majority's going by decision. It's going to be hard to finish Dolidze. Very hard. But guys, give me Hernandez. Give me Hernandez by submission on points. I'm going to go by 48-47 unanimous decision. But I'm going to sprinkle round 4, round 5 submission. Round 4, round 5 submit. Or round 4, round 5 finish. Because we know Anthony Hernandez finished Michelle Pereira by TKO. Michelle Pereira just had nothing left. And he kind of just gave up. I'm just going to sprinkle round 4 or 5 finish for Anthony Hernandez. Maybe 3, 4, 5. But I do think Dolidze is tough enough. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a bonus. I like the over 3.5. I know maybe this is crazy, but I like the over 3.5 main event. Maybe it doesn't hit. Maybe it crashes and burns. I like the over under 3.5. I think I might throw that in for my 6 best bets in the bonus section. But yeah, I got Fluffy, but Fluffy needs to be aware. And you better not be too open to the body, because I think Fluffy's very weak to the body. Kevin Holland hurt him. Michelle Pereira at the beginning of the first round. I think Fluffy Hernandez, since he's, a little soft down there, I think he doesn't have that much plot armor like DDP. DDP, you can kick him to the body, you can hit a shovel at DDP's body and he won't flinch. But Fluffy's a little weak to the body. Michelle, interesting fighter facts. Let me catch up. Your real name is Daniel. Urbina looked terrible against Radke. Daniel Rodriguez Jr. Hey, bro has an ancient fleece giving him power for real. I got Dolidze. Yeah, facts, bro. And I'm going to definitely have Dolidze like a point spread, like plus 3.5. Or I think it's plus 5.5. I don't know how it works. Dolidze looks like he would have came out the woods with a battle axe wearing a wolf head 1,000 years ago. This is a very descriptive, very accurate assessment. KZ, that was like very accurate. I want Allen versus Dolidze. We'll get it. I think we'll get it. I feel like they're equally mid. Damn. Sorry, I was researching some Haley Rose. I'm back now. What did you think? Did you like it? 1 through 10. Give me a rating. 1 through 10. Is it goon material? What do you think? Michelle, interesting fighter. Stream elements. I think Anthony is winning. I like Anthony as well. Pause. Stormy LMAO. No shit, you're high on Hernandez. He's your cousin. Damn, bro. I'm getting hit in the crossfire. Finish me, bro. I'm a downed opponent, bro. Finish me, bro. Bro, damn. Damn. Bro, god damn, bro. God damn, bro. You might as well call me Juan Felipe de la Paz Garcia, man. Damn. Damn, bro. It was amazing. Hey, I like it, bro. I hope you liked it, bro. I hope my due diligence was here. But, guys, I am going to head out. We hit the 2 hour and 10 minute mark. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give everybody a shout out. If I miss your name, it's not on purpose. But, guys, who are we rating? Are we rating Orange Cat or are we rating Parlay Princess, guys? Who do you guys want? I mean, I'll let you guys... Fuck. I did not mean to do that with my mic. Guys, so Orange Cat, I'm going to give you guys both a gist of both of them. Let's break them down. Orange Cat is doing musical night, where he kind of breaks down the night. You know, he's breaking down how it is. You know, he listens to music suggestions. You guys let him know. You could put any song. You know, the World War III song, Kanye. He loves that song. And Parlay is breaking down the card. So I'm going to give you guys a both shout out. Let's raid one of them, guys. I don't care who we raid. Let's raid one of them. The highest light. I'm glad you're here, bro. And you know I'll always be able to, you know, whatever, hit me with your best shot, bro. Juan, Carlos, Felipe, Garcia, Anthony, Hernandez, hit me with your best shot. Parlay Princess, because he's my dog. KZ, I'll see you there. I'm going to spam. Obviously, this one is, which one is this one? Orange Cat. I'm going to spam both of them twice. This is Parlays. Guys, you don't even have to say Uselyis sent you. Just be like, yo, what's good? Hit him with a like. We got MMA experts. Stormy Normie, thank you for being here, my guy. You're a very iconic figure. Everybody as well. I'm going to shout you guys all out. I'm going to give you guys a thank you. But let me shout out MMA experts, guys, because we were talking about him. Everybody here loves him. One thing about MMA experts, guys, is you can't hate the guy. He's going to do Moneyline later tonight. Thank you, W Stream. Catch you later. I'll catch you later. Parlay, since you did Orange Cat last time. Oh, I did? All right, then let's go. Let's go to Parlay then. Let's go to Parlay. Let's go to Parlay then. Everybody, let's go to Parlay. Obviously, Orange Cat. I'm going to be in Orange Cats as well. Let's go to Parlays, guys. Show Parlay some love. Orange Cat as well. Let's fucking go. I'm going to give you guys a whole shout out. Let me catch up. No shit. It was an amazing stream. Thank you, my guy Parlay. Let's go Pepino Parlay because he's my dog. You guys like Parlay. Parlay is him. I'm going to give you guys a quick recap. The people's pick is Gabriela Fernandez. I agree. We're all on it. People's pick, Medic. It was 50-50. I didn't let it go all the way. I'm on Medic. I believe a lot of you guys are on him as well. Justin Edwards, Priscilla. I'm on Justin Edwards. The people love. Shout out to Stormy Normie. Justin Edwards. Edwards. And Elijah Smith. Smith parlay. I love that parlay. People are on it. Elijah Smith, Kazama. I got Elijah Smith inside the distance. People agree. Walker, Rafael Sequiera. We got Walker. We got him by finish, but low confidence. Don't bet on this fight. Eric Andrews, Christian Leroy Duncan. I got Christian Leroy Duncan. I think he can get a third round TKO. Miles John G. Masamoto. I got Masamoto by decision, maybe by submission on points. Christian Rodriguez, Andre Fili. I'm going Rodriguez. Lasmin Lucindo, Angela Hill. I'm going Lasmin Lucindo, but the people are on Fili as well. A lot of the people are on Angela Hill. Very good dog as well. Maybe the point spread. Urseg, Ode Osborne. I'm on an Urseg, but Ode can definitely crack. And Roma Dolidze, Anthony Hernandez. I'm on Hernandez. And guys, I forgot to break down this fight. Give me Cody Brundage for the dub, guys. I forgot to break down this fight. Cody Brundage will fight Eric McCannano, UFC Vegas 109 this Saturday. Give me Cody Brundage for the dub. I believe the people are on Cody Brundage as well. I'm going to give you guys all a shout out, guys. Go show them some love, guys. If I miss you, it's not on purpose. Shout out John Dong. Shout out A. Ryan. Shout out Pepino. Shout out KZ. Shout out Void Mate. Shout out Halftime. Shout out Barry McCrockiner. Stormy Normie. Paku MMA. I love to see you in here, my guy. Larry CTM. I'm glad you're back from vacation. I hope you had the best vacation, my boy. Hollow Heretic. Barry McCrockiner. Stormy Normie. My guy Trailblazer. All you guys. Woe Black Betty. Thank you so much. Let me go to the fan funding. Woe Black Betty. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, my guy. It means a lot, my guy. Shout out to Woe Black Betty. Barry McCrockiner. I don't want to miss anybody. Leandro. The highest light. Shout out to Leandro in the highest light. Shout out to all you guys. Pepino, I don't want to miss nobody. Parlay, Orange Cat. Go show them some love. I didn't mean to be that loud. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a great day. Have a great week. enjoy your day and have fun today, guys. Have fun. All right, have fun. Try not to have too much fun, but go have fun. The best is blessed. Peace. Hey, go have fun.